What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I got to have a conversation with you guys about Henley because you see how the sun is hitting me? This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Henley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people when I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self-care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now, and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Henley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Henley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate y'all for continuing to rock with us. Thank y'all for tuning in for another edition of After Hours. With my friends, I got Q, Brittany, and Molly in the building. I don't know who and when, what, when, where, why, and how is going to pop in when they pop in. But we here. And what's going on, y'all? How y'all feel?
Everybody.
They gave them funky heifers in the WNBA some more money.
Oh, yeah, they did. They gave him a bag, though.
A big bag.
They said that they was what they say? They said that the minimum was gonna be like $500,000 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And then like the max is like 1.5, and the max used to be like 300,000.
Thank you, Caitlin Clark.
Facts, and they don't even, and that's the pure fact that she's the one that put him on top, and she ain't getting the first Supermax. It's crazy.
I heard she only gonna be making like $500,000.
That's all good. She got like a lifetime contract, Nike contract. Like that.
No.
And she putting up the biggest numbers on the USA team. Yup. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Ladies, do y'all care about WNBA contracts?
I ain't gonna lie, like I got pissed. I was like, why am I mad? I was like, I'm salty as fuck.
You was mad because they got the contract?
I don't even know why. I sat back and thought to myself, I said, why am I mad they get more money? But I think, like, what is it? Like, it's a write-off for the NBA, right? Like a tax write-off?
They've never had a profitable year, the WNBA. Bob Brown said the minimum is $300,000.
That's crazy. It was 66,000 last year was the minimum. Yep, it was 66.
Good for them.
So who's paying these people? Like for it to be such a huge, like who's paying
it's
them?
Subsidized by the men.
So but like can the NBA like write it as a tax write-off, right? I think I read that somewhere.
It's a losing entity. It is a write-off, yeah, but it's still losing money.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's still losing money. Losing money is losing money.
Facts.
It don't mean you how much you have to pay to the federal government because you lost. I mean, you reduce the amount that you got to pay in taxes. However, you still would rather be profitable. You know what I'm saying? Facts. That's the misconception a lot of people have about business. Like they'll say something like, "Oh, it don't matter because it's a tax write-off." Yes, it do. It does matter. I would like to make money, but if I don't make money, then I just don't have to pay the federal government as much. But just because it's a tax write-off don't mean it's not costing you.
Crazy. I knew this nigga was gonna write me when I got online.
Who?
My homeboy. We supposed to be playing a money game. He do NCAA content, and we supposed to be playing a money game. I hit that nigga up yesterday.
Yeah, man. So Audience, we appreciate y'all for rocking out with us. Again, we don't know who, what, when, where, why, and how it's going to pull up when they pull up. But if they pull up when they pull up, then we'll pull them up. And then we'll have a conversation and add them into the conversation.
I see your plaque, Molly.
Yeah, shout out to Molly.
Looks cute in the back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like a real content creator.
Do you?
First thing I know, okay, I see your plaque.
A little bit.
Send them out to the people that's still here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got mine too. You just can't see it because it's too dark.
Why are you screaming in the dark?
Everything's in the dark. Everyone comes to my house. It's like, can we open up some curtains? No, absolutely not. No, it's always dark. But you can see my face, so that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
Do you have light in there?
No, I mean, honestly, it's just dope to be recognized, I think, sometimes, because very few people, there's millions of channels, and overwhelmingly, 99% of them never ever get a plaque.
So it looks weird if I'm referencing streaming. It's like weird, like lighting.
It doesn't.
Turn your you can turn your stuff off.
Well, I'm just saying.
Look, AI, this is AI Quentin, nigga.
What you mean?
It's AI Quentin, bro.
It's really it's the dark stuff. Hold on, let me turn it off.
AI Quentin in the building.
Let's see.
People really enjoyed the show last night. It was really good. I ain't gonna lie. That was like probably the best one I've seen.
Really? I didn't get a chance to see it.
I just
watched the replay.
I just like the flow, and I haven't even finished it, mind you. Like I kind of like try to pace myself. I'm like an hour and a half in, and I'm just like, this is a really good episode. Like a full show, but I like that one.
I didn't know that it was that meaningful. I mean, because I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? And because you in it a lot of times, you don't really pay attention to it. But observing it from the lens of like, you know, as a person that's in the chat is way different than actually being in it, I guess. So I don't look at it from the same lens that you enjoyed it from.
I just feel like everyone was like pretty mature. Like it was different new faces, old faces too, but everyone flowed well. I don't know. It was just a really, I said it out loud. I was like, this is a really good show. So.
Yeah, people enjoying it. So I'm glad that people get to enjoy it, and we starting to differentiate between the types of shows that we got on the platform. Let me ask y'all a question, right? Because I was having this conversation with the people on the Millionaire Morning Show, and when I was having a conversation with the people on the Millionaire Morning Show, I was saying that civil rights leaders of yesteryear would not be the same as the civil rights leaders. They wouldn't have the same reverence, and they would actually probably not even be great today. And the reason that I said that is because everybody was telling me about Cesar Chavez. So I don't know if y'all heard about Cesar Chavez, but this is what's going on with him.
Disturbing allegations against Latino civil rights activist Cesar Chavez, according to a bombshell New York Times investigation. Chavez is accused of grooming and sexually abusing underage girls. CBS News' Elaine Quijano joins us now with more on these incredibly serious allegations against this iconic labor leader. Elaine, what can you tell us?
Well, Elizabeth, this story centers on allegations made by two women who now say that Cesar Chavez decades ago sexually abused them back in the 1970s when they were 12 and 13 years old. Now, CBS News has not confirmed the New York Times report, but as part of its investigation, the Times reached out also to Dolores Huerta. She was Chavez's most prominent female ally and helped co-found the United Farm Workers Union. She told the Times that in 1966, she herself was raped by Chavez, an account she detailed in a post online, saying in part, quote, "I have never identified myself as a victim, but I now understand that I am a survivor of violence, of sexual abuse. I am telling my story because the New York Times has indicated that I was not the only one. There were others. My heart aches for everyone who suffered alone and in silence for years. There are no words strong enough to condemn those deplorable actions that he did." Huerta went on to say that Chavez's actions do not reflect the values of their community or their movement. As for Chavez's family, they told the Times the allegations were deeply painful, but that they were not in a position to judge the claims. They also said this, quote, "As a family steeped in the values of equity and justice, we honor the voices of those who feel unheard and who report sexual misconduct." Elizabeth?
These allegations are shocking, to say the least, Elaine. And I want to note that our 24/7 studios are in the San Francisco Bay Area. So I did a quick internet search and found at least 17 local parks, libraries, schools, and streets that are named after Chavez. That doesn't include local murals, statues, and landmarks. And that's just one relatively small part of California. President Joe Biden even had a bust of Cesar Chavez in the Oval Office. And many compare his work with the United Farm Workers and the Latino community as a whole to the work of Martin Luther King Jr. I mean, these are allegations that are crushing for so many people. And we're just starting to now see the ripple effect of all of this.
That's right. We really are seeing the ripple effects, Elizabeth. The United Farm Workers Union, first of all, released a statement calling the allegations troubling and crushing. The union also said that it will not be taking part in any Cesar Chavez Day activities. Also, I want to mention, Elizabeth, that just a short time ago, the Congressional Hispanic Caucus released a statement saying they are, quote, committed to work toward renaming streets, post offices, vessels, and holidays that bear Chavez's name to instead honor our community and the farm workers whose struggle defined the movement.
So he was this major civil rights activist. He died in the 90s. I believe he died in 1993. Let me look it up really quickly.
Yeah, 93.
He died in 1993. I believe in his 60s. He was born in 1927.
He was from Arizona.
And he was born in Arizona. He's largely credited as one of the most he was a left-leaning, but he's largely credited with some of the greatest movements when it came to farm workers and stuff like that, or whatever, in the United States of America. And as they said inside of that video, so much is named after him. He honored. And now you have women that are coming out and saying that they too, Me Too'd, were taken advantage by Cesar Chavez. And the reason why I thought that this was a compelling argument, or that's just something that we could talk about as a group, is because if you think about Martin Luther King, right, and he often gets accused of having all of these chicks and stuff like that, rumor-wise and all of that. And now, just based off of accusations alone, nothing proven, anybody can say anything, not saying that he did it or he didn't do it, his entire legacy, everything that he worked for, even after his death, seemed like it's under scrutiny and gone down the drain. They want to now, remove street names and names off buildings and all of this stuff just off of accusation. A, do y'all think that that's right? And then B, do you think that the civil rights leaders of yesteryear would have been able to be as famous or significant or anything as far as how they're honored in their death versus if they existed in 2026?
It's kind of crazy because, I learned about him because I used to live in Phoenix and I went to high school in Phoenix. And like when I played basketball, we played against Cesar Chavez High School. So I learned about him when I was in high school. And
you had a high school?
Yeah, in Arizona, in Phoenix, it's a high school called Cesar Chavez High School. Mm-hmm.
I think we have Cesar Chavez streets and shit like that, in like Pontiac, Michigan, and stuff like that around here.
Mm. Yeah, like my basketball team, we played them when I used to play basketball. But to answer your question, I guess I'm a little shocked. So I'm just kind of like, I didn't hear about this until just now. So I'm like, that's wild. But I think personally that we would probably be a little bit surprised a lot of the stuff we would hear about some of the civil rights leaders from back in the day. Not saying everyone is guilty of doing something, but I don't put nothing past people. And so for me, it's like, I look at today, like with people with power and money, a lot of these people, we hear a lot of stuff about them, and not saying everything has to be factual, but again, because I don't put stuff past people, I wouldn't be surprised if we heard more stuff about different civil rights leaders back in the day. Do I think that it's right? I mean, I can't really say what's right or wrong about it. If she says that she had an experience, I don't know her, or I wasn't there, so I can't say.
Should there be like a statute of limitations on when you can ruin somebody's?
Facts.
I think it's really wild at her age. I think it's wild that at her age and today, randomly, she just decided to come out and tell this story. I ain't gonna lie, that's it's kind of.
And that's what I was wondering. Like, what is it? Why now?
Doing? You just like laying in bed and be like, "Oh, back in the day, this dude touched my booty, and I told him not to."
Yeah, because it's like you're older now, and I just feel like if you was gonna keep this secret for that long, you might as well took it to the grave. Like, I don't see the point of it. So that is a little bit weird, and it does ruin his legacy because whether or not he's not here to defend himself, so whether he did it or didn't do it, we really don't know as a people. And now, they're probably about to get rid. I think they said that they're getting rid of like certain names, like street names and stuff with his name on, and it's like that you can't just take one person's word for it with no evidence or proof. I think that that's not right. But I don't think that part is right. I think that she.
Why? But if they take it into consideration, and in this woke day and age, why wouldn't they? I mean, why? What makes you think that it's not right just based off of an accusation? If anybody, guys today will go to jail just based off of an accusation.
I don't think it's ever.
It's almost like, what makes you think that they wouldn't remove his name off of a school or bus or whatever?
I don't think it's right in general, whether it's today or yesteryear. I don't think that it's right to just start making those type of plays because of an accusation. I think that people need to go through a process, and because he's not here, it's like, why is this making the news? Like, if just because she came out and said it, like, he's not even here to defend
himself. She came out and said it, basically.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't believe in that at all. I don't think that that's right at all.
Do you think that he probably did it?
I don't put nothing past anybody. Do I think he did it? I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I don't know.
Let me rephrase the question. How often should we believe women?
Women?
Yeah, when women say something happened to them, whether it be in the past or if they just say a guy did something to them today, how often should we believe women?
I think we need to start basing it off of facts. I think regardless, woman, man, I don't really play that game where it's like, oh, believe all women. I've never said that, because I know women to lie. Women can be liars. And I'm not just saying just women, but we talking about women right now. Women can lie. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've known women to lie on men. And even when I was in middle school, I've known girls to lie on boys. So to me, I've never agreed that we should just believe all women just because they say something. I think that is very ignorant to do. So I've just never believed in that. I think there needs to be proof. If you're going to accuse somebody of something, there needs to be actual evidence.
What if the person is dead?
And someone's coming out talking about him?
Yeah. Because that can affect their legacy, it can affect anything.
I don't believe
in family, all of that.
And it can. And I think that if it's an accusation after a person is no longer here, I think that person needs to just go ahead and just take that to the grave. Because what are you trying to get out of that? So that their reputation is ruined when they're not here to, you know what I'm saying? Like, defend themselves regardless. And I'm not saying that stuff doesn't happen. We know stuff happens, but we also know that things don't happen and men get lied on. So in this day and age, I think that it needs to be a harder law or something to where we start saying there needs to be more evidence before you can just start announcing it worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to ruin somebody's reputation. That's not fair. I don't even say fair because life's not fair, but I don't think that's right.
Do y'all think that at some point they're going to try to ruin some of the black civil rights leaders' names, like Martin Luther King? Somebody said it in the chat, and they say they wouldn't be surprised if somebody come out and said something about Martin Luther King or something like that.
Haven't they already? Well,
they say that he was busting down chicks on the side, that he had side chicks, which no side chick has ever come out. Nobody has ever come out and actually, substantiated any of that. But, and then B. Simone, I remember a couple years ago, she said something, and people was trying to act like, oh, yeah, I think it was B. Simone. Was that B. Simone?
She said he wasn't a great man. He might have been a great father or activist, but not like a great husband, basically. Yeah. Which, I mean,
don't do it, Brittany.
No. I'm gonna do it, but not what you probably think. You don't know what I'm about to say. You don't know what I'm about to say. What I was going to say is we don't know because we weren't there. But to come out and publicly say it and ruin their reputation, what are you gaining from that? Like, what do you? I don't feel like I would gain anything from trying to go after somebody's reputation after they're no longer here. Because if I was going to come out and speak, I would have spoke while they were here and then tried to fight it that way. But you just wanting the world to hear that something might have happened to you, and maybe it did, maybe it didn't, but there's no proof, there's no evidence. You just get to say it, and now this person's reputation is ruined. That's, come on now, like that's not cool. I don't think that that's right.
Would y'all allow for Martin Luther King monument to be torn down?
No.
Because of accusations?
No, let that man live and whatever.
That's all you can have is accusations, because it ain't like you can put him on trial.
I mean like sexual accusations of him doing something to him. Like
if anybody came out and said, "Man, Martin Luther King used to," I don't know, whatever. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that the culture would allow for a statue, a Martin Luther King statue, to be torn down?
Yes.
I think the culture would.
It's 2026. Anything goes in 2026.
I don't believe so.
Okay, let me ask you this thing.
I had somebody.
Are we like? Oh, go ahead, Molly. Sorry, go ahead. I've been talking.
Oh no, I was gonna say they got mad at Sexy Red for that post she posted with her and ML King. So no, they're not gonna let them people tear down the statue of him.
Yeah, I think black people bias. They tear down Cesar Chavez, but don't you come from a black civil rights?
And that's what I was about to ask you. Like, I've heard like there were like people from back in the day that they say were racist, like racist white people, and they tore their statues down. You know what I mean? Like, but these are allegations. That is there physical proof? Maybe there is. I didn't look that deep into it, but is there physical proof that these people were racist or did something, you know what I'm saying, racial? Or are you just coming out today and saying it to where they're tearing those statues down? I can't hear you.
Some of them did. That's the time that they lived in.
Okay, but
if you lived in the 1600s and you didn't care for black people, I wouldn't put it past most white people to not care for black people in the 1600s. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no. Yeah,
this is 2026, right? Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure that people, now that we're in a social media era, and now that everybody is vlogging and documenting their life and shit, I would not doubt it that 50 years from now, in 2076, niggas with their 100K cameras wouldn't be looking back at us and saying, first of all, their camera work was trash, right? That's number one. And number two, they're going to come back and say, they're going to be so fucking woke and society going to be so upside down that I would not doubt even a little bit that they would not come back and say, cancel, take their statue down, they were trash, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Bro, stuff that we think is normal today is not going to be normal in 50 years.
Facts.
Yeah, for sure.
Facts, I agree.
But I don't
That's
know.
sad.
I don't think that an allegation, when there's no physical evidence, no matter what era, no matter male or female, I just don't think that it's right to attack their legacy or anything like that publicly.
Well, they did it during the pandemic. They did it in Black Lives
Matter. But I don't agree with it, and I don't agree with it then. I just don't think that that's, like, how do we even let that slide? As a coach, how are we letting that slide?
It was popular at the time.
No, that's crazy. I think it's crazy.
It's popular. Man, listen, most people didn't even know who some of these people was. They went off of social media and online. Like, they never did their own research.
I remember Cesar Chavez used to be in that little book when we was learning about Mexicans, like in that little colored book at school. Like a little illustration. I remember a little knucklehead touching people's booties.
What Wally, what was you about to say?
Who, me?
Molly. What was Molly about to say? She was about to say something.
Oh no, I'm muted.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't really know much about Cesar Chavez because I'm not Hispanic. So I personally no disrespect to Hispanic people, but it's not my culture. So I never, they got to figure that out, you know? I don't know.
No, I got you. That's cool. But just in general, I do think that they're gonna come for civil rights leaders. Even Dr. Umar, he got it coming.
You're gonna get wiped off the face of the earth.
Anybody that labeled themselves as civil rights leaders, 50 years from now, you got it. You got it. It's coming for you. They coming
They
for
gonna have
you.
proof that he was messing with white women. He got secret half-breed kids. Something I'm just kidding, but
They gonna AI the fuck out of Umar. I'm telling you, bro. And the technology, as far as artificial intelligence and all of that junk, man, that junk gonna be so far advanced. I don't even want to live in the future like that, bro. Not the way that. I'm not interested, bro. Like, for me, it's like once it hit a certain threshold, honestly, I just want to go with basic internet into far up north or something like that, and just live a peaceful life in a time capsule, bro. Seriously, this time capsule me, because I'm not looking forward to the future, bro. I'm not.
We still don't got no flying cars like the Jetsons said. I'm still waiting on that to pop out.
It's available. Is there?
He said it's available.
They got prototypes in real life.
I've seen the prototypes.
Ah, shit. That's crazy.
Cars that drive on water at this point, like
go to CES. They'll show you everything, bro.
They kind of like little helicopters, though.
That's why I'm in the crib, man. I don't want nothing that I don't know as of 10 years ago to be valid today. So I'll just try to act like it ain't.
I remember thinking it was wild when people were saying there were going to be cars that didn't require gas, like gasoline, and here we are. So,
well, those have been a while when they were saying it. So,
I mean, so are the others.
That's been out for a minute.
There was a documentary that said who killed the electric car, and it was basically like this thing against General Motors because they had electric cars and stuff like that was super efficient way in the 90s. And obviously capitalism killed that dream because it's cheaper at the time to manufacture regular gas cars. You know what I'm saying? So
even now the people trying to push them out, but it ain't happening. These white dudes, they oil too much. They like
capitalism has there's good and bad capitalism, but it has stifled innovation a lot of times. In a way,
Elon, like, I'm out of here.
In a way, we kind of like should thank it, capitalism, from stifling innovation in a way. Because if you think about it, we already technology is going too fast. Like this shit is we need to slow down. It's messing up jobs, all of that stuff. I remember when they first started getting kiosks and like Walmart and shit like that. And niggas was like, oh man.
Dude, when you walk into McDonald's, they don't even look at you. They just point to the little thing. They feel like...
I went to Burger King a couple mornings ago, and I seen that in the morning time, and I seen that long ass line and the drive-through because the niggas is lazy. Wasn't nobody in the inside though. So I jumped out the car, go to the inside, and it's the two kiosks right there.
Yeah, they just look at it, they go like that. Nah, they head. They go.
But it was black women in this store, so they was just like,
oh, it was even worse. Yup. You see that kiosk, my nigga?
Going. Yeah.
Sucks.
But you know the thing about black women in retail or in any capacity, and any
they're ready for a full head-on confrontation. That's
but it take them. You gotta see them more than twice for them to get comfortable. So like the third time that I had wound up getting in there because I get a little breakfast sandwich croissant. The third time that I went in, it's like, hey, Anton, because you got to type your name on the kiosk, I guess, so whatever. And then hey, Anton, we got you a fresh set of hash browns too.
Y'all niggas making
but the first two times, they just look at you and they act like they see you, and they just look ugly. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Maybe that's the sentiment of black women. Like you gotta see them 3 times.
What?
Like you know how they say, "Oh man, all black women is mad." No, you just got to see them 3 times, and then they'll soften up.
That's funny.
don't know. Y'all, any other thoughts on this before we get into it? I got some questions for y'all too.
Shout out to Cesar. Long live
I'm eating my Quentin special. Before we jumped on, Quentin said he likes the Sargento packets.
Yeah, like I don't know what the hell I was talking about.
Quentin still eat Lunchables, nigga. Quentin still eat Lunchables.
Any of my kids' snacks, nigga. By the time she come back, nigga, they gone.
Callie Mike says, congratulations on the accomplishments. Keep moving forward. Keep pushing forward and making great content. Shout out to Callie Mike. I appreciate you. Chris Cunningham says, shout out to the Queen. Chris Cunningham had a question for you, Molly, earlier. Let me say it his. Actually, it was my question, but Chris Cunningham joined in on my debauchery. This is the easiest way to destroy a legacy is to accuse them of SA. Yeah, and anybody can come out and say anything, bro. KO the Wanderer says Molly looks like one in a million. Shout out to Aaliyah.
She do. That's what I was trying to. I was like, that looks familiar.
Molly just looked like Molly to me. She don't.
No, it's the thing on her head that make it pop off. Because Aaliyah had like a
black
one
or because I don't think she looks like Aaliyah like in the face.
It's the contrast with the thing on the head and the fair skin and the black hair. This is I feel you. You play it. Don't take it away from her. Yeah. Just put on some glasses and it's a wrap, man.
Molly look like Molly.
Some dark shades in his own.
Nah, she don't look like her to me. Do you think you look like her?
It's not look like her. It's the look of a light-skinned woman with dark hair. I understand what you're saying. Like there's like that was one of her album covers, wasn't it? She had like a little black
one in a million.
Cap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, I know a little something about it. You know, I went to a black.
She was the original Escaping R. Kelly.
I don't want to talk about it. I still remember. What
do you mean you don't want to talk about it?
Hey y'all.
Let that nigga live, man. I saw a picture of that nigga in the slammer, nigga. He old.
All these niggas been old. They do
nigga,
like me.
I feel like if they ain't in the media, they don't get old if we don't see them every day. Is what I feel.
Nigga, they like me.
Nigga, even my uncles, nigga. Like I feel like my uncles are still 40. I be like, my uncle's old as fuck.
Nah, they old just like everybody else. This is like Diddy when he went to prison and all that gray hair came through.
Right.
I realize I'm old because I got a brother that's the same age as my kid, and we went over there today. Yeah, this shit was crazy.
Nah, nigga, your parents are just wild. That's all. That big ass age gap.
Let's. They got remarried. My dad got remarried, so that was a little different.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. Me, my dad, and my brother, we all have kids like 3 months apart, like May, June, July. It was crazy.
That's nuts, bro. Oh, let me remove my boy Cesar Chavez off the screen so y'all don't get offended. Downey Agent says, putting the past in a blender, creating anomalies allows for people to rewrite the foundations of the future. Our forefathers and mothers were messed up. So, yep. It wasn't. I don't think that whatever it is that people may accuse you of after you gone should affect the good that you did while you was here. I just don't, man. Like,
I don't even think it should be a conversation. The fact that it's on CNN is crazy, but it is CNN. So
I think you should have to separate the two, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really care about all of the rest of that stuff. So whatever. Mr. Bogart says, just because you can build it doesn't mean you should. Enoch is a warning about unintended consequences. Does it simplify my life or does it create a new dependency I can't control? That's a really good way to look at it too. Mr. Cunningham, Chris, I had a question that I posed to the audience on the Millionaire Morning Show this morning. And the question is, what is the criteria? And I have a lot of questions around this, but bear with me. What is the criteria for being a good toxic baby daddy or baby mama?
Like I'm in it right now.
You consider yourself a toxic baby daddy, or
we were
dealing with a toxic baby mama?
No, me and my kid, like we were laying in bed, and I was like, we got to stop this. And she was like, because I told her, because I'm a smart ass. So usually when she asks me some shit that I already answered, like I pop off and say some smart shit. But like the other day, like I answered correctly. And she was like, don't do that. I said, why not? She's like, because it ain't you if you don't talk shit. I was like, what? And I was like, yeah, that's true. That's funny. That's
ladies. See, I know y'all want to warm up to this question, and that's cool.
I don't even know.
You don't have to be a baby mama, or you don't have to be in it to understand it. Are there any qualities that is required for you to be a good toxic? Maybe I should take toxic out first. A good baby mom or baby daddy.
Required?
Yeah. Have y'all even ever seen a like really great baby mama, baby daddy relationship?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Like them niggas came to the games together with their other significant others. They all sat in a row in their little lawn chairs and shit. Yeah, I've seen it.
Some of them travel with each other's families on family vacations.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a little they probably doing it. That's weird.
I thought so, but no, they're not. That's crazy. That's what I thought.
I think they could make it work. I mean, I think it just depends on the individuals, because I don't think everybody that has a kid together that's not together is toxic. But I don't know. And I think it's how things are modeled to you too. Because if you had parents that weren't really super ghetto, you probably have a good chance of it not being too bad, I think, personally.
Let me ask you another question. Let me ask you a follow-up though question. Why do we, not you, just the culture, why does the culture only consider ghetto as the toxic baby mama and daddies? Because see, from my perspective, I think that some of the most toxic shit that we didn't see has come from people that got money. As far as like in court fighting for their kid and shit. Kanye and Kim Kardashian.
That nigga moved across the street. He said,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He bought the place. He bought the house next door and he rapped about it. But see, I don't always, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that it's only for people that ain't got money or it might be in the ghetto. I think that toxicity, it don't have no bounds.
I mean, if you're toxic.
Well, they were married, so I know he's the baby daddy now, but I feel like that's a little bit different than maybe y'all meeting at the club and getting pregnant.
Do you consider a man saying, okay, well, listen, I'm gonna just buy the house across the street so I can keep tabs on you? Do you think that that's toxic? Or is that love?
Responsible father. I think that's
I don't think that's toxic. No, that's you have a child. You want to be close to that child. So I don't think that's toxic. But if you're bringing issues over to the other parent's house, I think that could get toxic.
Yeah.
What if he's paying attention to who you bringing in and
out? Self-inflicted wound, maybe. Because who told you to move that close?
Because you just generally know, like, I'm like, that car ain't over there type thing.
Unless you're paying all the bills.
You can see it
at that point. That's a self-inflicted one.
I don't want to know what's going on at none of my ex's house after we done exited the relationship.
Oh, you gotta know. You gotta know.
Your kids, then that's kind of different.
I don't want to see the cars. I don't want to see. Because if they got a big ass truck, I know it's a nigga. I can't even pretend like it's a girl. I can't. Somebody. Yeah, man, I don't want to fuck with it.
But that's your baby mama, bro.
Hey, man, my kids are old enough. She'll tell me of some foolery going on. She told on me. She's like. She called me. She said, "Who is Kathy?" Because she couldn't talk at the time. I said, "Kathy." I don't know no Kathy.
All you gotta do is boxing. Anytime that you're dealing with a dude or you find out who he is, you get his license plate, you dox the fuck up. Make an example out of him. Any nigga that come into the neighborhood.
Plate, though. I tried to, but well, I can't. You got to pay for it. I probably ain't got no money to pay for it, but I don't think you can do that. I ain't rich enough.
Dog, it might not be anything worse than being a broke baby daddy, bro, because
you can't do nothing about it. Yeah,
that's got to be the worst feeling in the world to be a broke baby daddy. That's
just to be broke, period, man. Because even like the other day, I feel like I know I ain't got like I'm just like normal, man. And they started to make you pay for apps they didn't make you pay for before, and I was like, man, this is stupid, man. Like those, so dumb.
I think that probably the most debilitating thing that could ever happen to somebody is to get left when you down, like when you go broke.
That's when you blow up the spot, nigga. That's when niggas gets y'all want emotional men, nigga. You gonna get it if you leave at the wrong time.
That has to be the worst feeling in the world, bro.
I agree.
Like even in those movies, it seems sad when the dude go broke and a woman want to leave him.
Yep. Just stick around. Can let's let them bounce back before you leave. Like you lost your money and your chick, like that's like a gut punch. God.
Yeah, I almost think that I don't believe that women. Y'all got to stop leaving a nigga when he down.
Women don't have grace. Like women don't extend the same grace to men that you extend to them.
Are they supposed to?
I think that's true. Men leave women when they're pregnant all the time.
When they pregnant? What do you mean?
Or when they just have a baby.
After they have a baby?
Or when a woman is pregnant. So, I mean, I feel like that's kind of leaving somebody when they're down.
No, I think that that's wrong as fuck, too. I don't think that's right either. But I think that the most defeating thing is to get left when you on your knees, bro. Like I said, even in the movies, it looked depressing, bro. But then they less likely to leave when you up.
Well, of course not.
Right. That's why it's so defeating.
Why would they do that?
But they'll endure through some shit when you up.
Well,
but less likely to take anything when you down.
I think
the tolerance is lower when you ain't got no money.
Yeah.
But the tolerance is on 10,000 when you him.
Of course.
But why?
I mean, because
I need you the most when I ain't got shit.
No, I agree. I understand what you're saying, but I think that most women I don't think that it's really in a woman's nature to like go through the struggle of, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like finding. I don't think it's like in a woman's nature to have to feel that. So I think like we can't, that weight on our shoulders is not what women want to experience. So I think I get what you're saying. I do think that it's wrong to kick a man when he's down or leave him when he's, you know what I'm saying? I do think that's wrong, but I can understand why women do it because they want to be provided and protected. And if you can't do that, I could see why women like.
I don't agree. I think women
why they
women
wouldn't stay in a situation like that. Is it wrong? Yeah, but that's probably why.
That break my heart.
Yeah,
that's why you got to start. I think it's really smart for men to, if you're gonna really settle down with a woman, like find someone like while you're going through. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say that once you pass the age of 30 as a man, never talk to a woman if you ain't got your money right, bro.
Oh, well, yeah, that too. But
like, it's not even worth it. And I ain't even saying it for her, like, hey, you got to spend a bunch of money on her. I'm just saying that should affect your whole confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like something that somebody can say to you. It's just like, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say, for example, somebody say to me, nigga, that's why you broke. I'm going to laugh. Well, today, in 08, I might have been feeling my feelings a little bit like, nigga, who you talking to?
Is it because men tie their identity into proving that they could, are like self-sufficient or something?
No.
So why is that a big deal?
I think they do, Quentin.
Nope. Mm-mm.
I think we absolutely, nigga, we keep score.
We can only take one struggle at a time. We don't want
Bro,
to
niggas could get cheated on. And one of the dumbest questions that somebody asks is, so was he bigger than me?
That's crazy.
Well, why do they ask it?
I think the one question they ask is, what's his name? Why do they
want to know? Why do they want to know? Because they keep.
I don't know. That's crazy. I ain't never asked.
Keeping score.
Mm-mm. That's crazy. That's like cuck. Like you a cuck if you ask that question.
No.
Yes, you is.
Let's say, for example, she said, "No, I regret it. It was all trash and all that shit." For whatever reason, he felt better than if he was to say, "Nah, it's crazy."
I don't know. I don't know nothing about that, bro.
I don't either. But the point is, come on, we done been on Fight Club plenty of nights when niggas have said some of the craziest shit.
Is it because y'all want grace and women don't get, the women that leave don't give it?
No, I just think it's ego.
Yeah, I won't say it's ego.
It's just pride. It's pride and ego. And that's also one of the reasons why I don't understand why when women are arguing with men, or when women are debating with men, or when men are having or women having conversations with men on panels, I don't be understanding why they don't understand. Like when they'll say something about relationships and they'll say, well, men, y'all got egos. Of course I got a fucking ego. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm supposed to have an ego. I'm supposed to be competitive, right? And people try to make that out to be a bad thing. That's a good thing.
Could that be a
said Anton's identity is tied to his pockets. All of our identity should be tied to our pockets.
Yeah, I think, bro.
What does that even mean? Like, yes, you are. You're not supposed to be a broke man. Talking about
broke men's insecurities hit different. That's probably why women leave, because
this nigga said
you dusty, and then your insecurity is gonna be a little bit
when
making the situation worse.
Mm-hmm.
So
when y'all broke, y'all mad at us.
Yeah, I was gonna say
mad at the world
because you got a job.
My bad.
Broke, I don't hang around nobody, nigga. I stay in the house when I'm broke, nigga. I don't leave until I get some more money. What you think this is? I ain't
they be getting depressed, and then they get mad at you for a little small stuff. Then it's like, I mean,
the only niggas that say stuff like, "Oh, your identity is tied to your money," is niggas that's broke.
That's broke. Facts.
That's the only thing that's like saying, "Oh, nigga, if you ain't have a big dick." But I got a big dick. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it like not in reference to me. I do have a big dick, but I'm not saying it in reference to me. I'm using it as an example of a guy would be telling a nigga, that's just because you wouldn't be nothing if you ain't have a big dick.
Why do you know that?
I've never not had a big dick. That's who I am. That's a part of, that's a part of who you are. Now, the only people that would be offended at that is, or the only person that would say that to you is another person that's not in that same space, right?
Well, give a part of the little penis crew, I would like to say that there's a wave on TikTok right now about how women come to the dough.
What do you mean?
Depending on your penis size. And
I don't get it. What are you saying? I don't understand.
It's like a thing on TikTok. Like it'll be like, it'll just show a woman like her demeanor, and it'll say like 6 inches knocking, 5 inches knocking, 10 inches knocking. And niggas 10 inches.
You gotta update your algorithm, bro.
They ain't trying to come to the dough, nigga. They like, fuck this shit, nigga. I ain't going.
You gotta update your algorithm, big dog.
What you mean?
Your algorithm fucked up, Quentin.
What you mean?
Your algorithm is broke, dog. I was trying to relate to you, bro, because I know it's me and you right now on the panel, but Your algorithm.
Yes, I think the most of it hit up on my algorithm is them foreign women doing the libido classes for women. Have you ain't
Some
seen them,
crazy
Molly?
stuff.
It looks like they trying to teach
Libido
women how to have
classes?
sex,
No.
but they said
That's
they
what I'm.
said no, it's libido and hip movement class, and they trying to loosen up your hips.
What is wrong with your
It's called
algorithm, bro?
stretch.
No.
When's
Mom said they
algorithm is
stretch it. They
broken?
stretch it. What you mean?
No.
That don't pop up on my algorithm.
Well, that's my IG algorithm. My YouTube algorithm is football and
Quinn, you gotta
war
fix your
stuff.
algorithm, bro. You gotta fix your TikTok, man.
Well, it came up on my algorithm how to make uranium deadly.
No, you can't put some more.
Today.
You can't put it. You can't put a masculine algorithm on it now, nigga. No, hell no. Now you want to talk about uranium? No,
You just watch
That did pop
random
up on my
stuff.
algorithm today, like how they make it from like good to like energy and all the stuff they got. Yeah, that did pop up.
What was you saying? A libido and shit? What the fuck is you?
Yeah, the girls be on this little ball doing stuff to balls that you shouldn't do to balls. Not those kind of balls.
Why are you getting that recommended, bro?
And that girl got a booty too. She got like a little cute booty that I like the little. Yup.
Q is out of control, bro.
Yup.
Out of control, nigga.
Anyway,
no, Azriel, we talking about both of them, marriage and dating, the ups and the downs. Arguments, for whatever reason, arguments are way more when you have money. Like,
it's because it adds to it like exacerbates it. Like it's like
you have no leverage.
Like gas. It's gas on the fire.
It's like you cheated and you broke, or you
No.
It's like you didn't show me no attention and you broke. Like it's just like extra.
No, because you don't really fuck up as much when you ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying?
That's not true. That's not true.
I'm not saying that you don't.
No, these women say the niggas that cheat the most is the broke ones. Niggas got all the dick and audacity, nigga, because I ain't got no money.
That, Quentin. The reason why I don't believe that, whatever his financial situation was, it was that way before he cheated.
Well, I'm just saying, like, they ain't got nothing.
It's almost like they call you broke when they done with you. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think that they really broke. I think that women are just looking to throw an insult. Is he the same as he was the whole time? His job situation didn't change. I think that women a lot of times will say, "Nigga, that's why you broke." When they get pissed at you, when it's over.
They dumb stuff. I remember I was arguing with this one girl. She said, "You need counseling." I'm like, "What?" Like, what does that even mean?
Like, I don't believe that the guys is broke like that. I think they just trying to figure out a name to make it seem like a nigga's broke. Like, I've seen this trend lately on all social media platforms, actually, where women are walking around and saying, "Oh, I'm different now. Ever since I had a guy spoil me, or ever since I had a guy spend some real money on me, my taste has changed." Like, it's a whole trend where, and I'll be looking at them little funky, little ugly hoes. I'll be thinking to myself, no way nobody went and took you to the store and spent $3,000 on you. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I don't believe that shit, bro. Nope.
Yeah, I don't know how that got in your algorithm. It's not in mine.
Right, basically they're saying they don't talk to guys of a certain level no more.
Do you think it's a problem?
Because it's another guy that didn't spoil her.
No, I'll let everyone can have their preference. That's fine. You just may be single a little bit more longer than you would like, but it's fine. Let them do.
But they never find anyone else. Like,
we can't say never.
Who the fuck is taking women out and buying $3,000 and $5,000 bags for them?
I don't know.
I just don't believe that is happening in
scammers.
regularly.
Got some money that ain't really like, you know what I'm saying? Like new money.
You can't scam a dude. You ain't. That's a lot. That's a big number to be scamming somebody.
I don't believe that there's a group of guys that there's guys in mass that's taking regular chicks that ain't never had nothing, they ain't never been nowhere, and ain't winning in no aspect of life, and taking them out and buying them big bags. I don't believe that shit, bro. I don't believe it. Most of the women that I know that have dated rappers and all of that shit, they say that them niggas is cheap. They say they're not no Drakes, they're not generous like that, they're not doing the James Harden. Most of the women that I know that say that they didn't talk to rappers say that they are cheap and broke.
But those are rappers. That's you said. What type of dudes are doing that? It's not the dudes who actually have.
Well, tell me who they are then.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're like scammers or new money, younger dudes that are getting money. Maybe like, you know what I mean? Like not the big name people.
What's a scammer? Like, what does that mean?
Like,
I mean, I live in Atlanta.
Credit card scams. You might be doing PPP loans.
There's a lot of different scams. But I feel like those are the people I think, and they do, and I think they do it because a lot of them never really had nothing, and so they also want to build that confidence from women, like where it's like women are like kind of gassing their head up, so they're doing those things to try to like get women on them. But if they had to really work for the money, the dudes that to me work for the money are the cheap ones. They're not out here breaking, you know what I'm saying, bank on those type of women like that. I think it's the dudes that are new money that don't really care about the money because they didn't have to work to get the money. Those are the type of dudes I think that do that. And I've seen it happen. So
I don't think it's that many of them out there like that, though.
I didn't say it was a lot. I'm just saying I definitely know that it happens. And I know, and when you say women...
You been tricked on, Brittany?
Huh?
You been tricked on, Brittany?
Have I been tricked on?
Yeah. Answer the question. Don't you know she has. If she asks the question back to you, you know she has.
Hey, hold on. Q Diddy. You know that's a yes, right?
Hell yeah, if they ask you the question back. If they repeat the question instead of answering it.
You know that's a yes, right?
Oh, there are some women out
there. No. Hold on.
We're not talking about some women, ma'am.
I'm gonna let you breathe, Britt.
Thanks.
But let me say this. Whenever you ask somebody that can answer any question, they have intelligently come on back on camera. They have intelligently participated in all sorts of conversations. Then you ask them a question, they say, have I been tricked on? Like, what is that? What do you mean? You don't know?
Well, okay, so
that's a yes or no question.
No, it's not, because when you say tricked on,
I got it. Hold on.
Let me say it like this. I've never been tricked on by a dude who I wasn't dating. You know what I mean? Or I've never just been tricked on. That's what I'm saying. Like,
just because you dating him don't mean he not tricking.
But that's what I'm saying. When I think of tricked on, it's like just a dude that you just, you know what I'm saying? Because the guys that I see that quote unquote trick on females, they got multiple women. They're not like established with this person. It's just dudes with money. So I've never experienced that because that's not really my type of thing anyway. But has a guy spent money on me that I've been in a relationship with? Of course.
No, big money.
You know how you try to talk your way out of that one.
I mean, yeah.
What's the most expensive thing that you've ever gotten from a man,
Hey,
Brittany?
we're not going to talk about me.
Just name a number. How much was it?
We gonna pass the ball to Lex on this one. Lex,
why you just can't put a number with it?
Because I don't. That's not something I'm. First of all,
you can here. This is how you do it, Brittany.
Huh?
You gotta negotiate it. So you tell Quentin, well, what's the most you ever spent on a woman? What's the most you ever spent in one sitting on a woman?
Well, me?
Like not collectively, but like, yo, I spent this in a day. Or I bought this big of a gift or whatever.
Like $1,700.
What'd you buy?
A purse.
Huh?
A purse.
That's not bad.
It's not, and I put it on Afterpay, so fuck you.
That's not bad. That's not bad. 1,700. Was that your girl? Was that your girl?
End of story.
Huh?
Yes, that was my girl.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's lightweight, some slight.
Yeah, that's not crazy. That's not crazy.
That's as crazy as it's gonna get. I ain't never gonna do it again. I remember the first time I spent $500 on a dinner. One time, one and only time. I ain't never did it again.
On a chick that you like actually told you that you loved her, or she was just like it was just like a date?
No, it was like Valentine's Day. Like we went to New York City, did like the whole thing. We went shopping.
Oh, that's not bad. Oh, so you tricked more than that then.
Hotel. Well, no, the flights was free. I got like free nights at the Hilton.
Oh yeah, you leverage. Yeah, that's the play.
I have more room. I have more money to shop and to eat.
Yeah, that's good shit. No, you played that right. You played that beautifully. Yeah, you got that one.
Because Hilton back in the day, they said like you stay 2 nights at one hotel, you get one for free. So I used to stay at like the cheap Hilton and then go to the big shit for free. I used to buy cheap Hilton nights and not even stay there.
Put that bitch on a buddy pass, nigga.
Facts.
Yeah. Would you like to participate, Brittany, and tell us what's the most somebody ever spent on you?
No.
Why are women so secretive like that?
I mean, honestly, it's just because I'm in a relationship. I'm not about to like.
I feel you.
You just can't just name a number like them. Don't nobody know who you talking about.
I feel what she's saying. I
know.
Yeah, I feel what she's saying.
Okay, that makes sense.
My man takes care of me very well.
Yeah. We get it, Brittany. I forgot that you was in a relationship.
Very, very good care of me.
We respect that. I respect the game. I respect it.
Is like, you know. So.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Makes sense.
I wouldn't have asked you that if I didn't know.
No, I mean, it's a. I get why you asked, but yeah.
Just wondering.
Lex, would you like to answer that question? Or no? You don't have to.
What's the question?
What's the most that a guy's ever spent on you at one time?
$25,000.
What? Stop. Get out. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
I promise you, I'm not lying. You can take it or leave it.
On what?
A financial investment.
That don't count.
It had nothing. It was a gift. It had nothing to do. It didn't benefit him in any way.
He thought she was gonna make it in the real world and you was gonna give him something back.
Wait, what, Lex? What?
You asked me, I was honest. I told you.
Dang, you said you asked me.
So a guy gifted you for a financial investment?
What'd you do with it, Lex? Did you get any return on his funds? Okay. That's what's up.
Did you give it back to him?
Nope.
No.
It was a gift.
What kind of question is that? It's a gift. What kind of Indian giver type vibe?
Lex, what the heck is going on?
You asked me a question. I just was honest. Don't.
What's wrong with these men?
Mm-hmm.
She said, they're nice.
Don't do that. What's the most you ever spent?
That's wild. That is wild.
Is it really though?
25,000, not 2,500 or 25,000.
Where is this young man at these days? What's he up to?
So wait a minute.
You don't even know where he at. So you still not in contact with a nigga that gave you 25 racks?
I can't compete with that. I'm sorry.
No, either. I gotta start moving money around, nigga. 2 to 3 days.
I can't compete with that. I'm not. I wouldn't try to compete with that.
No.
Let me rephrase that. I can. I won't compete.
I can't. No, I can't, nigga. I gotta take Ava out of volleyball if I'm gonna be doing that for somebody, nigga. We ain't got no volleyball fees. I can't pay my car note. Nigga, the way
y'all was in a relationship.
Oh, so you finessed that nigga. You told that nigga, I'm gonna give it back, and then you broke up with him. You look like he'd be finessing niggas with smiles, and I'm kidding. I'm kidding, nigga, chill out.
No, I'm not offended. I literally be chilling, and it's funny you say that. I'm just laughing on the inside because I'm having a conversation with myself in my head about what you just said. So,
That's crazy. These dudes is out here doing grand gestures.
That's the type of gesture you do. You ask a man to marry you. No, I'm just kidding. Like, will you marry me?
I mean, obviously I've done a whole lot more, but I think the difference is that it came a lot later in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't right off the bat, but it was like, yo, you had to earn it by staying down with me and let's running this up and doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of came with the game after. It's like, oh, you the mom of my child, and you've been holding me down, and you was with me when I was broke type shit.
If you ever care for context, I'll tell you of why, in my opinion, I definitely he got way more than than he ever gave me.
We had that talk offline.
You're overvaluing the price of
I know I'll talk to you offline on that. I ain't gonna ask you no more.
Oh, dun. Plot thickens.
Can y'all hear my Can you hear this?
No.
Dang. I respect you. I have a newfound respect for you, Anton.
Why you say that?
I know how to make it work.
I was programming and setting up my own software for the last 2 days. And not only that, I finally streamed with my friends on a game, and I saved 2 hours of footage that I had to literally go through, clip up, see what I wanted to take out, see what I wanted to mute out. And I'm like, bruh, because the guys have no filter. And it's a blessing for me because they were actually venting about relationships, and it was just insane. And it was crazy because of some stuff that they were talking about. I ain't gonna lie, Molly, you have respect from me too, G. Like, it was insane because I was thinking about her inner voice, like, bruh. It was just insane. Like, I couldn't even, but listening to them, it was funny. And I was just clipping up everything. And I'm like, this is so time consuming. It is time consuming.
It is. So, it's a lot of people don't know all of the work that goes into it, and so they kind of discount it.
I gotta get better at it.
It's a lot.
It's fun,
but I don't think about it anymore because I just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like muscle memory at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. Molly, I don't know if you want to participate in this.
And this Sargento cheese.
Nobody is being made to, obviously.
She got a car, a house, nigga. She has infinite funds, infinity stones.
I'm in a relationship, so.
That's why I said I don't want to push. So, yep, I feel you. That makes sense.
I feel like that counts because it's like.
It do. No, because that's the same thing when I realized what Brittany was saying. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I feel you. Quinn, all right, so let me ask you this question, Molly, and all of the ladies on the panel. What do y'all think about Quinn saying the most he ever spent on a woman was $1,700?
I mean, that's what he got,
Nice.
It's his money.
I think he was smart. I think he's been smart.
I didn't have it. Afterpay did.
He was smart. Why y'all laughing?
I would have spent more, but I had bad credit. They wouldn't give me no more.
How do you feel about that, Brittany?
I don't believe Quentin. But
I don't believe him either, but
I'm not high maintenance, so I'm not like a big I'm not really. I don't be requiring a lot. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm a little weird, but I'm very like basic when it comes to stuff like that. I'm not like a big materialistic person. Like, probably because I kind of grew up, like my mom was more of like the girly girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was into all that type of stuff. So I seen it. I was never really like that. Yeah. If a dude is gonna spend money on me, it would need to be more about like experiences. I'm cool off of like a lot of like materialistic stuff. Like, I don't wear watches. I don't wear a lot of jewelry. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not into that. So bad.
I got PTSD about bitches that say that, excuse me, not you, but women that say they don't wear watches, nigga. I got PTSD.
Really? I don't like stuff on, like, I don't really like a lot of stuff on me. I feel kind of like claustrophobic with stuff all over. I'm just not like that. But bags, like I've seen like probably a handful of purses that I really liked in my life. Like that I think like, oh my God, like you know what I mean? I'm not a big bag person. Now shoes, that's my thing. I think shoes and perfume, like those are my two favorite things to spend money on. But other than that, I like experiences. So if like maybe to travel, like I would want to spend some bread on like traveling somewhere, but
fuck that.
other than that, I'm not, you know.
I'd rather do your stuff.
See, I did that in my younger years enough to know that I didn't want to do it later. So maybe later, but not right now. I did all the tricking off when I didn't know no better. But now
Amon says, "What's the most the lady spent on the dude?" If y'all want to say anything,
I ain't gonna say, and they gonna woefully underestimate.
Like I don't really like.
You don't calculate?
Yeah, I'm not like calculating like how much I've spent. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't
like in one singular, not totality. Just like man.
Yeah, not like all together, like in one time.
At once.
Yeah,
like,
once.
There they go in time. Where once ask the question.
What you mean, like one time or like the whole?
Like,
look at them. You know they don't want to tell that. All three on master question, same question that we just asked. They all three.
I just asked it because I'm trying to think. I was just at, but I think 2000 or 1500. I think it was 2000. One of the two.
Oh.
I don't. Something like that.
Must be special.
I said $250.
Molly ain't shit. I'm buying shit for
Starbucks check.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
That's crazy.
I think.
Good God.
Like, well, when it becomes their money, you don't want to spend too much of their money on them because it's like they don't care.
I knew she was gonna say that. I knew she was
And it wasn't their money.
It's hard to buy people gifts with their money. They don't want to take the gift.
It's about your money.
That makes sense.
Your money you want me to spend on you?
That makes sense.
I knew she was gonna say that's funny.
Lex, if you want to answer this,
I think like $600 in a day.
That's a long way away from 25 grand. Jesus.
He said in a day.
All right, that's cool. All right, just wanted to get your thoughts on that. Let me
just to be clear, the most I got out of a woman, like in like one singular thing, is like $300.
Really?
That's it.
Oh my God.
No, okay, actually no. A chick bought me a bike before, so okay, never mind. Just kidding.
Good grief, bro.
I never bought like an expensive gift. It was like cash. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've never.
Dang,
I'm a giver though. In my nature, I like doing for like that's just me. Like I just like
thoughtful gifts.
See, I don't.
I think my best gift ever. This girl gave me a card, and she kissed it with her lips and put it on the card, and I thought that was sweet.
Yeah, maybe when I was younger.
Yeah,
I don't own that. I can buy everything. I can buy everything I want now.
And I just
that is true. It is a little different when you can.
You got to be thoughtful as hell, nigga, when I can buy it for myself.
Yeah, no, I just like that. I like effort. I don't really care about the money. It's not necessarily the money.
Yeah, I'm more of a like pay attention of what you like or what you need, and I just do that. You know what I mean? I'm more of like I feel like he'll like this, or I see he's running low on that. Like I'm just like I don't know. I just do stuff like that. So.
Like usually when people buy me stuff, it'd be stuff that's like unique or that they'll see. Mm-hmm. Like I like somebody had bought me my Versace Scully that I be having. I thought that was really dope.
You need a hat brush. I was gonna buy you one, but I thought it was gay.
But no, like, you know, I think that the thoughtful stuff matters the most, like the effort related stuff. So it ain't even like no gift in particular. It's really just like, you know, the thought that counts for me. So I think that that's dope. I like the I'm not even gonna say the thoughtfulness. I I like the time that I can spend. Like if I can carve out time and spend some quality time with a person, and we do something that's dope or meaningful, then I'm with that. I'm really with that. I cherish the stuff like laughing with family and all of that stuff. That junk is way more meaningful than an item.
I would implore any of you black people to spend time with your friends and watch Beauty in Black. It's a great time.
I don't
The
even
new the new Tyler Perry drop just hit this morning, 2 o'clock this morning. It's a
I
great
like
watch.
too. I ain't gonna
Y'all
lie.
niggas hate Tyler Perry.
It's actually a really interesting. I don't even do.
I watched all episodes today.
It's actually kind of good.
I watched the whole thing.
Is it out already?
Yeah, it came out 2 o'clock this morning. Yep, I stayed up. I set my
Oh, I'm
alarm
glad you
clock.
told me that because what today was.
Yep.
I'm gonna catch
Yeah,
up this.
I think that one of the most meaningful gifts I've gotten is like a woman just giving me her check or giving me a check or something like that.
How much is the check?
Well, there's been various amounts throughout the years, but like I think that that's dope because they don't care about the money. They care about, you know what I'm saying, being connected or being in the same space, or they just appreciate it. So they'll just drop you off a bag. I think the sexiest thing in the world is a woman giving you some money. I think the sexiest thing in the world is a woman giving you some money. Cause that to me, that showed the ultimate like reverence to you.
I don't.
Cause it's like the ultimate like I'm putting you before me. Like I trust you. I think you dope. I think you like it's like the ultimate like submission in a way. Like tell me what it is that you want me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some real shit. It's like, wait a minute, I fuck with you because you really down. Like you want some real down shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that that's the sexiest shit ever, bro, ever. So, but a lot of women ain't gonna catch it. A lot of women don't get it. What some women don't understand is that you get way more on that type shit than you ever could just, you know what I'm saying? Like you that is almost like symbolic. And that made me want to do all kind of shit for you. If that makes sense. And that's what makes it so sexy. And so some women will sit there and be like, oh no, I would never do that. I see some of y'all in the chat, y'all don't get it. Some women will be on like, oh no, never. But that's why you ain't getting what you're supposed to get because you know, you thinking small. You a small thinker, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
I remember when I was locked in with this one chick and she bought me a set of tires. That shit was, I was so excited. That was the right size and everything, nigga.
Yeah. All right, let me show y'all something. Oh, let me read some of the super chats. I want to show y'all something that's happening because I had an opinion on it and it's kind of going super viral on the internet, but I'm gonna get there in a second. Let me see. Chris Cunningham. Oh yeah, I showed y'all that one already. King Cool says you dodging smoke because of weather conditions. I don't even know. Oh, wait a minute. He want to play chess in person. And I said, let's wait till it warms up.
Oh shit! It's like 10,000 degrees all across America. What you mean till it warms up?
Not here. It ain't, nigga. Not in Detroit. Forget it. I'll see you when the weather gets better, buddy. TS Car Watching Detail Services. AD, you gonna watch the Michael biopic? Only if Slimmy makes us. Because I heard that the family and Janet Jackson was actually like criticizing it. Yeah, they criticized it. So why would I care? Eze or Ease, my prediction of way society is going is 50 years from now, there's going to be laws that will make it legal in America for men and women to marry multiple people at once. You heard it here first. I think so too. I think so too. I actually agree with you.
I don't think marriage will exist in 50 years.
But the legal aspect of it is going. I think that's what I'm saying. I think that the legal aspect of it would, you know what I'm saying, is going.
It's gonna because you're gonna have to have broke niggas out here thinking they need 2 wives, and then one wife divorced him, and he's still married to the other one. Now y'all both broke because the other wife took half the money. That's
they're gonna get a bunch of women marrying each other.
Yeah,
that's the case.
no.
That's gonna be the trend.
Well, just think of that. How someone takes half your shit while you're still married to somebody else. Shit, fuck that. I'm good.
But shout out to you, big dog. Antoine says most women will not stay during the building stage. Well, it depends on the time that you're building. If you're doing
How old are you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like maybe because I live in Oklahoma. I don't see a lot of women out here finessing like in Oklahoma like that. It's only like when I go outside to these bigger cities that women be trying to get something out of you.
I'm gonna bring you to Detroit. They're gonna finesse your socks.
I'm in a committed relationship.
Finesse your socks off.
I ain't got nothing to finesse, nigga. We tapped out over here, nigga.
Because the women out here different. TS Car Wash and Detail Service says all men should have 2 incomes. Facts. TS Car Wash and Detail Service says, Q, you know how to do the cha-cha slide?
I do.
TS Car Wash and Detail Service says 50 Cent can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillac, no. TS Car Wash and Detail Service says, I spent $10K for Joe the singer at our wedding. Really? Cali Mike says, was it $25K an investment or was it a gift? Because it sounds crazy that it just gave you the bag for nothing, not even a return on investment. See, she said that she felt like he got way more out of her. TS Car Wash and Detail Service panel, where the furthest you ever flew for some box or wood? Shannon said he flew from ATL to Rome for the box. That's too desperate, bro. That's too fucking desperate to me.
I don't want to go 30 minutes away.
Is he Rome, Georgia? Well, I don't think you can fly to Rome because I'm like Rome.
I think the farthest I went for some boxes in Norman, and that's 45 minutes from where I live.
I just, you know what? Honestly, I don't think it's worth it because, bro, after you nut and you got post-nut clarity, nigga, you know how much you're gonna be stuck in fucking Rome.
Yep. Can't get
you
back.
In Rome.
Flight sold out. Nigga ran his bomb in the airspace.
Atlanta, Rome, Georgia.
You can't fly to Rome, Georgia.
Maybe he meant flying like
Rome, Georgia.
Like, flying. Like maybe he was flying.
Hell no, bro. Flying across the over the man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's great.
That sounds crazy.
You're in love for that, bro.
No,
if I really like you, and yeah, I'm good. 45 minutes.
The furthest that I ever drove for some box is up to Michigan State in the middle of the night when I was like 18, 19 years old.
That's a minute away. Mm-hmm.
I drove to Michigan State in my dad's Thunderbird, nigga.
That's in Lansing, nigga.
I drove there in my dad's Thunderbird and I got back before the morning time before he had to get up and go to work.
I don't know how far that is.
Because I didn't even have a car yet. I remember that shit.
From Detroit, that's crazy.
No, it's not. It's not that far. It's not that far.
What's that far, Anton?
Detroit.
You know how far, nigga? I'm nigga. I just throw out Lansing and I know what I'm talking about.
It can't be no more than like an hour and a half.
See, exactly. No more than an hour and a half.
Well, I mean, if you're used to driving, that's not a lot. I drive a lot, so that's not a lot.
It's a little over an hour, bro.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Maybe an hour.
You just said you drove 45 minutes.
And that was far. I gotta get a Red Bull.
45
minutes to get to work. That's not far.
You said 45 minutes, bro.
I mean, that was so far. Like, and I had to talk myself into it.
That's crazy. I could do that. Like,
I was like
45 minutes. That's like the standard travel time.
That's like
I was like
here to my job anymore.
I just put it this way: if I had to put it on cruise control, it's too far.
I went up to the campus. It was probably like 10 o'clock at night. I went up there and I hung out, whatever, and
I got back home that same night, and I was back home before 6 in the morning.
Dang,
And you know how I remember it? Because I was in the Thunderbird.
Huh? The bird on the hood?
It was I think it was on the back, on the trunk. But I was in the Thunderbird, and because I remember he had just put gas in it that night. And when I got back, it wasn't hardly no gas. He was like, my dad, because he never knew I went. Like he didn't know that I was gone, which it wasn't a secret or nothing. I just took his car without him knowing it. And he woke up and he was like, "Did somebody steal the gas out of my car?" He thought somebody has siphoned out the gas from his car. Because he remembered that he was like, "Did I just put gas in the car last night?" And I didn't say nothing. I was like, "Fuck it." I'm not about to tell him.
I just think our parents were stupid, and now I'm filming with my kid now. That nigga think I'm the dumbest nigga in the world.
Somebody said he didn't check the miles. Who's watching the miles on your car every day?
My daddy. I remember we used to go to church every Wednesday, and I was like, I ain't gonna go. I'm gonna go to this other church with my friends. He was like, all right. He came back. He said, "You go to church?" I was like, "Yep." That nigga said,
"Well, that's because he knew he was giving you the car. He was giving you the car, but I snuck it out in the nighttime. Like nobody remembers the miles when they go in the house in a car. You know what I'm saying? Before they come back out.
No world. This just had the same mileage, nigga. You didn't go to church. I was like, I did. I drove in reverse, nigga. What you mean?"
And that shit don't work from Ferris Bueller either. When he drove in reverse.
I love that movie.
TS Car Wash Detail Services, Molly talk, all that talk, but talking about I'm in a relationship. Nah, big dog, take the stand.
Hey man, she's a paid actress, nigga. Let her do her, nigga.
Quasar said, "Today is my birthday, guys. Happy birthday, Quasar.
Happy birthday.
Man, happy birthday, bro. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all a thing. Before we start the show, we roll the dice to see who's gonna be the paid actor and make shit up. Y'all never know.
It's always you, nigga. Taylor May says, "Lord, I pray I turn on YouTube and see other content creators find other content to make outside of you." Anton is really sad. Callie Mike says, "Man, I created an economy. Selfishness, y'all received thousands from men and only spent a few hundred on his top-notch finesse. Salute."
It's not a finesse. That's how it's supposed to be, though.
It's not a competition.
Yeah, nigga, we supposed to spend more than the women. That's crazy. Nigga, when girls try to buy me stuff, I'm be like, nigga, get your card off the table. That's rude.
Matthew says 8 to 9. 8 to 9 what?
100, I guess.
Kai says women shouldn't stay during the building phase. We got to leave her for a better chick when we get there. Oh man, you say you gonna trade her in, big dog? Callie Mike says, "What's the most the lady spent for the guys' B-day?" And they told you already. All right, I want to show y'all something really quickly. I don't know if y'all still there or not, but I want to show y'all something. Let me see if I can get it pulled up. This is something that I talked about on the Millionaire Morning Show, but I wanted to get y'all thoughts on this because I actually went through when I was reading the comments. I was reading the comments on it on TikTok, but basically this was a judge that had gave this teenager. The guy's a teenager. They're saying that he was a first-time offender, like, you know, this was his first major crime that he got convicted of. And the judge gave him 25 years.
Changed in such an incredibly dangerous way with young people doing what I just saw you do on that screen. I cannot imagine the fear that person had that was working in that store, that he now has, just trying to go to work, make a living, and go home. And he has 3 people come in and not just grab a little quick something and run out, but terrorize him for quite some time. pulling him around, yanking him around, putting guns in his face, all three of you. I also, in addition to the PSI, get jail incident reports. And you apparently like to fight and jump people, which is what's been happening in the jail. So it makes it very difficult for me to go, oh, this is somebody that's going to get out and behave, who can follow the rules, because you can't even follow the rules in jail. And the pre-sentence report shows that you're a high risk level, which tells me that after they've looked at everything, that you don't have, unfortunately, a good likelihood of being successful if I were to put you on probation. And Mr. Coleman's right. We're tired of it. And there's got to be something done. So in cause number 25, DCCR 1759, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. And at this time, I'm going to find you guilty of aggravated robbery. I'm going to sentence you to a term of 25 years in the institutional division.
So I'm gonna just leave it there. The family wind up being in crash out mode, and you know the rest. You know how it go. So it's a lot of conversations on social media right now, though.
That's a big number.
No,
Yeah, well,
yeah, that's a big number.
He's
People.
18.
No, it's not.
Let me say this. He's 18 years old. It was an aggravated robbery / assault and something else I forgot. And so the conversation now on social media is the sentence too egregious, or is the judge right for actually, standing up and holding these people accountable?
People who grape women that don't even get 25 years.
Yeah, but this man is fighting in jail.
Well, just aggravated. Well, fighting in jail, that's like light. But like aggravated
No, you
robbery,
get added time onto your sentence when you fight in jail.
That's
This was kind of hard because
25 years is a lot more.
He's 18, and I feel like when she said that there's no, she doesn't see like a future of him being successful. And as much as I ain't gonna lie, as much as I want to say like, oh well, I just feel like that is a lot of time for. It doesn't
What's
excuse
the charges?
Huh?
Can you look up the charges?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm about to pull it up in 1 second. I'm literally
aggravated robbery.
I feel like she's trying to make an example of him, and I get it, but I just
What
feel
does
like
that mean?
Meaning she's basically saying like, this is.
I don't get what that means when I'm gonna make an example of you, like when no one sees it. Like I don't get what that means.
The world is seeing it. We talking about it.
I'm just saying, like a lot of judges say that, and no one's in the courtroom, but like 10 people. Like I don't know. I don't get what that means.
It doesn't mean an example of just people in the courtroom. It's just like I said, we're talking about it. A lot of people are discussing it, so it's like people see that. Other youth can see that. So it's basically showing like this could be you as well, 18 or not. I think that it is. He definitely deserves time because you robbing people. Like, man, these parents, bro. Like, I don't know. It just irritates me because I feel like a lot of it at 18, like, what kind of upbringing did you have? Like, I think about all that type of stuff, and that factors in. But you're grown at 18 legally, so to say that he doesn't have a future, I can't say that he couldn't still change just because of what he did. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that, but that's a lot of time.
You can't blame
she said
everything.
She doesn't think he'll. Sorry.
My bad. Yes, on you. My bad.
He'll be successful on probation, and she's probably right.
Yeah, on okay. Maybe I missed that part because I'm like,
I want to know why. When we stop blaming,
he can't control himself. He's gonna end up back in jail. So just keep him in there.
No, I think he deserves to go to. I agree that he deserves
aggravated robbery.
Yeah, okay. Keep him in there. He could have blew that man's brains out.
That means you just robbed somebody and had a gun. That's all that means.
Well, they said that,
and it was also handsy with him.
Yeah,
it wasn't just robbing somebody and having a gun.
Well, that's what aggravated robbery is when you rob someone with a deadly weapon, as opposed to just normal robbery and you didn't have nothing.
No, they was violent up in that bitch. I'm looking
That's
at it right
assault.
now.
But that would be
I think
assault,
he
not
deserves
robbery.
time for sure. Like I think he deserves time for like that's clearly obvious. I don't know. I don't know if I feel like 25 years. I don't know.
She did right.
I'm gonna just say I don't know. It sounds egregious, like, but then
Dang,
not
that's
gonna
a
play-
big old gun. That's like
I'm
a
not gonna
huge.
play the video. I'm just gonna show y'all the picture. It was him and two other. Actually, one person got a handgun pointed at him right here, and then there's a
wow.
big one right there. And they actually was like owning. They was like getting at him,
Jacking them up.
This was
hitting
in a
him,
gas
hitting
station.
him. Yeah, it looked like it's either a gas station or it's like a convenience store.
Wow.
Yeah, it looked like a convent.
So
Yeah.
they all definitely deserve some time for sure. Like what?
How much time do you think they
Thug life.
deserve?
That's crazy.
How much time
And
do
then
you
it's
think
like
they deserve for
they're
that?
getting younger. It's like, how at 18 is that what you thinking to do? Like that's crazy to me. But again,
What do
I
you?
look at
Let's ask her again.
I said, how much time do you think that they deserved after seeing that picture?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably not the best one to answer that. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think what it is
Jenny, you can't
25
keep dodging it. You can't keep dodging, babe.
Facts. You don't be. Yeah.
I'm not. I'm trying to think because I don't want to just give an answer just to give an answer either. I got to make sure I'm saying what I really feel. Like I'm not just gonna answer because you want me to.
Why you?
But
why you?
like,
why you think on that?
Well,
like,
I think what it is. I think for me, okay, Quentin. I think for me, 25 years at 18 just sounds egregious. Like that, it sounds like such a long. That's a long time. You know what I'm saying? But
25 years is 25 years, no matter how old you are.
I know, but at 18, I'm looking at it from a perspective of when I was
That's
18. I thought my age now.
I know you got some time afterwards.
That's a blessing that you have.
Yeah.
If you're not killed in prison and you went to prison at 18 and got 25 years,
No,
you
I'm
still
not
have
disagreeing with
time.
that. That's common sense. I'm not talking about that. I get that. I'm just saying it from a perspective of trying to answer the question. The reason why I can't just say how much time I think he deserves. I think he deserves what the judge gave him. If that's what she gave him, that's what she gave him. But saying it out loud, like when you're 18 and then thinking 25 years, I'm like, dang, that's a long time. Like, does he deserve that? I think they definitely deserve prison time for sure. Like, I'm not saying that they don't need to go to prison. Like, absolutely, take their little silly selves to prison. But I don't know.
I think that he rightfully deserved that sentence because if I ain't gonna lie, if that was my family member working, and I seen that, I would want them to have life. If it, I'm a little bit. She gave them grace. I don't spare criminals, and the reason why I don't spare criminals is because you have to look at things that happened over time.
Everybody get life for you.
Can I finish what I'm saying, Quentin? Thank you.
That's the question.
So when I was saying,
you can't do that. There's interjection in conversations. You stop being emotional. I just asked you.
I'm not being
everybody
emotional.
deserves
I'm trying
life.
to finish what I have to say.
Don't do that. That's
no,
so
I'm doing
weird.
that. I'm trying to finish what I have to say.
That's so
and then
weird. I asked one little question, and
so when I talk about the cases that I was saying, you got to see Cressetti Brand. He killed a woman's 11-year-old. He stabbed him to death the next day after he got out, after already committing a felony, and the judge released him. You got to look in 2010 at Timothy Herron. He killed somebody after getting off of parole. He killed a Chicago police officer after already committing a felony and getting out. You have to look at Chase Holden in Harvey, Illinois. He killed a 17-year-old girl after already committing a felony, and a judge let him out. It's so many different cases, and I can go on. So people that already commit crimes need to be held accountable, especially crimes that are aggravated, especially crimes that are felony involved, great bodily harm or death to another person. That person probably was going to work. That person probably has trauma. It probably could have went worse than what it did, and thank God, by the grace, it didn't. So yeah, you kind of need to learn. You kind of need to learn a lesson, because if she granted him grace, the problem is too much grace could cost somebody else's life, could cause somebody else's life to have a major impact. And we always trying to grant these niggas grace, and I'm tired of it.
But I don't think no one's trying to grant him grace. And I hear what you're saying.
She
and
would
I
if she let him out, is what I'm saying. If she would have granted him parole.
She was talking.
When you say let him out, I think
well,
that's
I said if she was. I didn't mean to say that. I meant if she granted him parole.
Less time. Oh, see, and I'm not even speaking on that. I'm talking about as far as just the 25 years. When I put it like this, when I think of 25 years, I think of 25 years to life for a murder. And I think that's why I'm like, okay, we all agree that it was horrible. So I don't want to keep like badgering that. It was horrible. I definitely think that they all deserve time. But when I think of 25 to life, I'm looking at that from a perspective of, okay, he killed the person in the store. I think that's why I said it sounds like a lot of time because he didn't kill the person. Not saying I wish that, but I definitely think that they deserve prison time. But 25 years.
You're not offering it, but here's the problem, Brett.
Mm-hmm.
You're not giving an alternative. It's hard to gauge. It's hard to gauge where you stand.
The law, like, I don't know the law for that type of crime.
It's hard to gauge where you stand where you're not offering an alternative.
Okay, so like maybe 15 or 16 years.
That's what you would offer as an alternative.
That's like, because I don't know the law of what like those charges. I think I'm just factoring it all in my head. Like
it varies in different states.
And see, that's
in Texas.
They're in Texas, yeah.
Oh.
Texas is not about to play.
Yeah, he getting 25 to life. If he in Texas, yeah.
No, he'll be on parole in 12 and a half, I think.
See, I'm thinking like 15, 16. That would be my alternative.
Maybe.
Like 16.
Yeah, they're saying that he'll possibly have like, he can get parole in 12 years if he be doing what he's supposed to do.
So then, okay, I would say then, yeah, like I would say like 15 to 16 years in is the time I would have said.
When a judge has to grant I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say when a judge grants has to give out a sentence, then they have to go with the minimum charge. It has to be a mandatory minimum charge, and then whatever is aggravated, what's a felony charge, it's enhancements on top of that charge that you already got. So, and in some states like Illinois, you are however long you're in jail waiting on your time to get sentenced, they actually add that time to your sentence. So if you were in jail waiting for a year and a half, they're going to add that on to whatever they sentence you. Okay. I mean, they're going to reduce, they're going to, take that time back. So basically, if you have 18 years and you spent the year in jail, then you only got 17 to go. If they don't grant you parole in half of that time.
Time served.
Yes, time served. I'm sorry. Thank you, Anton.
I would have gave him 15 or 16 and 25 to me. Like I said, I think of murder charges when I think of 25 years.
Lord Jesus.
I mean, I'm going to say what I want to say. I don't know why you're getting frustrated. Like, I'm not going to stop talking just because this is a conversation.
What do you think you should have got, Quinn?
like 10 years. Get him in and out. Mm-hmm.
Why 10?
I don't know. It just seemed reasonable. 25 is a lot for to pull a gun and take something from somebody. I think that's a long time. Mm-hmm.
Even with the automated weapon? And I didn't answer your question earlier. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
I don't know what an automated weapon is.
Automatic weapon, automated.
Semi-automatic. No, he didn't pull the trigger, so I don't care if it was an automatic or a semi or what. I don't.
So because you almost died in a robbery,
well, I'm just saying you the one put the kind of gun on the stipulations, not me.
No,
like, so you should get more time because the gun's bigger. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't think that. I think that's dumb.
Some of those weapons are banned in certain states. They're high power rifles that can pierce through vest and stuff. So it does kind of count. Like when people get extra time for having switches on a Glock.
Or silencers.
That's why
usually there's a charge that go along with that. No.
Yeah, when you
get an extra gun charge for 10 years. Get them out of there.
Oh, you sound so stupid. Gosh,
I'm cool with the 25.
Yeah, I think that's rude.
I was just pulling you on you.
And look at his prior history. She said he wasn't changing in jail. He was fighting in jail.
The 25 years is rude is what I was talking about.
Oh.
Why is it rude?
That's too long.
You gotta start making examples of people.
I don't know what that means.
And if you feel like you can go in, take somebody's shit, rob them, put a gun up to them, threaten to kill them, hit them with the gun, And then you still fighting in jail and
shit
shit.
In there too. I didn't hear the assault. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
You think you can do all of that? You don't think you should do 25?
I didn't hear the assault part.
Shit.
10.
No,
I think 10 years.
I think there should be harsher sentences for theft.
Yeah,
like taking somebody else's property should be super punishable, bro.
I think if you didn't
that's
hurt
why they
nobody,
don't have crime in Dubai and shit, because people know better.
I understand, but I think if you didn't hurt nobody, I think 25 years is a lot for not hurting somebody.
I think that the higher the economy goes up, when we have the more expensive things are, I think the crime should the punishment for crime should increase. I don't think we should reduce anything down or keep things the same, because if the value of things go up, I'm spending my money and spending my time trying to earn and trying to make a living, and you come not only rob me but assault me, and with a gun at that.
Damn, that's pretty smart.
I have a bigger loss. My neighbor got his car broken into 2 days ago, and they tried to steal his Dodge Charger, and they broke the sunroof. So he can't find no type of sunroof glass or something in any auto shops or anything like that. And his family could fix it himself, but he cannot. Every location he went to around the city, they're like, we don't even sell that. So he's at an inconvenience. And I just think that as time goes on, people get tired of like having to pay to replace things, having to be of an inconvenience, like it's a slippery slope. So once you set that example, like Anton said, in Dubai, they don't play things like that, which is the same thing for their women, the culture, all of that. Everything is like really disciplined. So we can't negate that. It's free reign here. And that's why it gets worse and people get killed.
So I'm gonna give you 25 years for this nigga's inconvenience. That's crazy.
Yep. Facts.
That's insane.
Well, they're to public safety because he's a risk to public safety.
Insane.
Bro, I think that one of the reasons why the culture is so messed up today is that for some reason, criminals feel more compelled to commit crime because they are getting away with it, because they aren't getting punished for the crimes that they commit. And so in a way, you have to make an example out of people, or you run the risk of people reoffending. I don't think that that's so mind-blowing.
Why do you have to make the examples out of people and not just make it a high-ass minimum?
Because the people that should suffer should not be the ones. The problem with crime is that you can't do anything to anybody and you can't stop it. And so you can't really do anything about it. And the person that gets offended, everything is reactive. So they could kill people. They can go in there and they can rob them. They can take their stuff. They can hit them with the gun, permanently disfigure their face. They can do all of this shit. And you can't do anything to people unless you catch them. Everything is reactive. And so the problem with reactive situations, including people, criminals and stuff, and whether or not we extend grace or leniency and all of that stuff, is that we don't take into account what the victim suffered through. That's what Lex was just talking about, right? They have to live with the trauma for the rest of their lives. Some people will never get their people back, or you don't know how they get affected. But we looking for leniency for the criminals instead of looking for retribution for the one that has been offended. And you can't do nothing to the people until somebody else get hurt, till somebody else's stuff get taken, till somebody else suffers. So the way that you prevent it from happening again is you start giving harsh penalties to motherfuckers. The way that they stopped carjackings in Detroit back in the early 90s is they started giving them 25 years to life for carjacking. Now, somebody will say, well, that's just property. Oh, man, that's just somebody else's stuff, whatever. No, because a lot of people was getting dragged out of their cars, getting ran over by their cars when somebody taking off with their stuff, right? Get hit with the gun, possibly dying, your light flashing before your eyes, your whole... You probably got to go through, that's a form of PTSD for the rest of your life. And so people stopped doing that shit because they knew the The problem with a criminal is that he don't give a fuck because he's willing to take the risk of A, getting away with it, and B, getting a lenient sentence. And that's why sometimes even young people under the age of 18 are more likely to commit crime today, because they know that they'll be out and after they serve a little bit of time in the juvenile system. Like they know that. They smart as fuck. They know the charges that you can get. They know everything. And so you have to make examples of people, bro. You got to. You have to. We never take into account the offended. We only give grace to the offender. That's crazy to me, bro.
Do you feel like she made an example out of him with this sentence?
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's how I thought. That's what I said in the beginning. I think she made an example out of him. I don't think that. Okay, let me ask this. Do you feel like the 25 years for what he did was something that she would have given him had she not been trying to make an example out of him? Like, do you feel like it would have been lower than that for what he did?
I think that Texas and in that county, they have a low tolerance for crime and bullshit and behavior.
I think she would have given him a lower sentence had he not been fighting in jail and displaying behavior that shows that you're clearly not ready to be back in the public because you pose a risk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because she kept saying time after time again, I'm seeing these behaviors of you, and you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and make an example out of you. So I think he put his own bullet in the chamber.
Yeah, I think for the crime that he committed initially, I don't think she would have given him 25 years, but I definitely think when I said she made an example out of him, it was because of what you just said. Like all the things, she said the prison even said that he, you know what I'm saying? Like they wouldn't even vouch for him. So it's like, you're getting in more trouble. So you do look more of like I don't want to say a flight risk, but you know what I'm saying? Like someone that doesn't deserve to be on the streets. And
I believe that they should start doing it to where they let the victim say how long they should be in jail and prison.
I think they should let the victim do what they want to do to the person.
That's what I believe. I almost believe that we need to have a society with certain crimes where the victim or the victim's family determines what happens.
Agreed.
And how much time you should get.
You could tell that the family's reaction was a reflection of how he behaves and why he was committing crimes anyway. Mm-hmm. The family their reaction wasn't just, oh, my baby. It was cursing, them talking about the judge decision. You know, they were loud. Anger was clearly displayed. The words, though. Like she's talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you listen to the audio of the family's reaction, like, he get his behavior from y'all.
No facts. They were acting like the judge ruined his life when you ruined someone else's life and your family probably ruined your life. Hence how they were responding. So
I see everybody in the chat getting bent out of shape about that. That when I said that the victim should be the one to determine the sentence. Quentin, you are muted.
Everybody getting life, nigga. That nigga fucking slapped me on the ass. Life, nigga. Like, what you mean?
No. You didn't listen. I said that they should determine what the sentence should be.
Okay. What about all these hoes?
Hold on, nigga. Let me finish the statement. That the victim should determine what the sentence should be within a guideline. So you know how a judge says
everybody getting the max.
So you saying no, not necessarily. You could make amends. You could go and negotiate with the family. You can go and make sure that you show remorse and apologies and all of that other stuff, and that could earn you leniency from the victim, or again, it's within the guidelines. So you already are going to get something. You're going to get something within the guideline. So anything you get in there is fair, right? The question is, should the offended be the ones to determine what you get?
No.
Absolutely, they should.
My grandma used to work in the court for like over 30 years, and she used to kind of say the same thing. Like, she's seen a lot, and she used to tell me a lot of stories, and she was just like, she worded it in a way where basically she kind of like how you said there should be guidelines. Like, they basically, or she was pretty much saying that she feels like the family that, you know what I'm saying, so the victim should be able to have some sort of, whether it be, I don't want to say control over what happens to the other person, but say so, you know what I'm saying? Like, they should have a big major input on what happens to this person, not just a jury of our peers, because at the end of the day, you did this to our people. You know what I'm saying? Like, an eye for an eye, basically. Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, if you think about it, some cases people get off way too lenient. You know what I'm saying? And that could be for a murder. That could be for a serious crime. Like, some people get off way more lenient than they should. So,
but here's the thing. So, like, for example, somebody said, how is that not fair? I agree with it. I'm checking in with the chat tonight, y'all. So I'm really looking at what y'all saying. Your car says no AD. Liberals will let killers out of jail because they are immigrants or they had a so-called hard life. Well, see, that's the thing. If you're the one that's the victim and you say, well, no, let them out of jail so that they can reoffend, that's on you. You're the victim. You're the one. You're the victim. Liberals don't get to determine who gets released for somebody else. The person that is offended gets to go within the guidelines to ultimately determine what your sentence is. I don't see how that's a problem. I am 100% on that. I don't see what the problem is. And then everybody that's saying, well, no, man, that's too harsh. You should have thought about that before you robbed them. And you should have thought about that before you killed somebody. No, you can't tell me how I'm supposed to respond when I didn't have a choice of being offended.
Okay, I have a question.
No. You can't come in my house and do what the fuck you want to do and subject me to your will and then sit there and tell me how I'm supposed to respond. That sounds crazy.
I want to check your temperature real quick, Anton. Okay.
What the fuck, bro?
This actually happened. A group of teenagers, they went to go TP their teacher's house. And
I seen it. I did a story on it.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
I think it was a mistake.
Okay, because the wife was like, let him off. She was like, he don't think that she can think that.
Correct, because it wasn't something that they didn't intend to kill the teacher or nothing like that. It was like, driving away or whatever. But again, what he was being charged with, it was within the guidelines for him not to have to go to prison. Because it wasn't murder, it was like manslaughter or something, like vehicular manslaughter, some shit like that. It was something like that. But within the guidelines, the recommended sentence could be anywhere. I think it was up to, like, I forgot what it was, like to 5 years, but minimum probation.
Gotcha.
It's funny you mentioned that, Anton, because there was a few years ago, somebody tried to run me over with their car. They were drunk, and it was during Black Pride. That's the thing they do here a week after, Gay Pride, and it's for Black people on the South Side. So, basically, he went to jail because I was just trying to get through all that party and go home, So, and when it was months later, the state's attorney called me and was like, hey, based on this is legally supported, would you like him to have probation or would you like him to have community service? I said, community service, because he was already, I think he passed the time you learned your lesson, and that was within legal guidelines. So it was cool. I didn't want to take his freedom. I think you pretty much, after a drunk night of waking up in a jail cell, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't do that. Do it again. Yeah. Hopefully not, because his friends was hyping him up.
Yeah, that's what's up. Somebody said, well, what if she asked for life? That's not within the guidelines of what he was charged for. I don't know if y'all listening. I don't know if y'all can comprehend what I'm saying. I think that the person that is offended based off of what they get charged for should be able to determine what the sentence is within the guidelines. If they get convicted, meaning that they are at sentencing, they have already either pleaded guilty or they have been proven to be guilty, whatever,
then whatever it is that you are guilty of, the guidelines should be able to be determined by the person that is offended. That's what I think. That's what I think. So, yeah. Any other thoughts on this?
Free my nigga 10 years.
Put some money on his books.
Yeah, I will.
You put some money on his books.
I will. I got you. I don't know how to do that, but I will.
So, anyways, let's continue. Let me see.
No, how do you? That's a good question. How do you put money on people's books? How do you do that? You just call somebody and give them your credit card?
I don't know.
Oh shit, man! None of us niggas.
You actually, the way that you're supposed to do it is, I think you're supposed to. It depends on the state, but you can do it through JPay.
What?
You can do it through JPay.
What the fuck is a JPay?
You don't know what JPay is?
Fuck no. It sounds like some jail pay, I guess, nigga. Is that what it's called? I guess. I'm only assuming.
You can put some money on somebody's books for them to be able to buy anything they need inside of the prison system through JPay.
Okay.
You ain't never listened to rap, man? Still sending money through the JPay.
Yeah, I probably heard it and just skip right by it.
Shout out to Filthy Rich. I love Filthy Rich out there in Oakland.
Hey.
When it went left, I could have got right.
Only time I Google words that I don't know is when I'm reading a book or I'm listening to podcasts, not rap.
Fi Brown says JPay is jail payee.
I assumed. Context clues. I'm pretty good at that.
No, listen, you're not going to get offended after you ask the question.
Right.
He going to ask the question, how do you do it, and then get offended at it.
I didn't get offended. I already answered my own question when you said JPay, nigga. What you mean?
Yeah, but shout out to my dog, Filthy Rich. He always talk about something, putting money
Filthy
on.
Rich is broke. He lies.
Huh?
I don't think Filthy Rich has any money. He's probably broke.
Filthy Rich you sick. You crazy. Filthy Rich been getting to it for a long ass time, bro.
That nigga, if he was Filthy Rich, he wouldn't have to name himself that.
No, that's not true.
Okay, Anton. Sure.
Shout out to Filthy out in Oakland.
That's one of my gamer friends' name. Filthy Richie.
You got a gamer nigga named Filthy Rich, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about. Filthy been getting to it. That nigga been running up the bag for a long time. Talk about it. See the chat know? Chat know what we talking about? Yeah, shout out to
what does that PH word say?
That's how you spell his name.
Oh.
I wish my stream deck worked.
Yeah, it said Anton's really a millionaire. You wouldn't have to call it the Millionaire Morning Show.
He called it that before he was a millionaire, so fuck you.
That's not true, nigga.
No, nigga, you're not gonna change the narrative. Just the nigga prove a point. No, yes, it is, nigga.
You like that, nigga?
1,000 there when he made that show, nigga. Shut up.
We've been running up this shit for a long time, nigga. More people is actually probably net worth millionaires than they realize.
Facts.
I think a lot of people in prison, if they would have.
Because you got to think about it. Like, you got to think about all of the money that you got stacked, all of your assets, your 401ks, the equity that you may have in your houses. You got to think about your jewelry. You got to think about precious metals, Bitcoin. More people are probably getting more richer than they realize. They just thinking about it from the lens of what they bring home from their actual paycheck. You got to think about the value of certain businesses. If you was to sell that business today, you would sell it at how many times the gross revenue that you generate, all of that. It's a lot of people that got a lot of money, man. Y'all slipping on that shit. So it's all of your assets minus your liabilities. Let me read some of these super chats and see what's going on out here in these streets. Kai says he should be let free at 30 years old.
So 12 years.
Hell no. Yeah, he'll be out in 12 years. He'll actually be on probation if he acts good in prison in 12 years. Cali Mike says 25 years is crazy for a robbery. Should be at least 10 years, but 25 years is like receiving a life sentence. 10 to 15 years would seem reasonable to me. You can't say what's reasonable to. Oh, no, be quiet. Mr. Bubble says Texas law for aggravated robbery falls between 5 to 99 years or life in prison.
99 years, so maybe he did get off. Maybe 25 wasn't that bad. 99.
Y'all got to start being a little bit more careful. We all
Will County don't play. Will County right next to Chicago. They do not play.
99.
Y'all better be careful. Get out here doing this. You better go to California with that shit. Callie Mike says, so if this young man was your family, would you still feel the same?
Yes.
You don't have to do with anything, bro. Don't ask about his family. Ask about the victim's family. How come the victim don't matter? Dalen with the worst takes of all time last night. Shout out to my girl Dalen. Dalen says, Brittany, you're wrong. You sympathize, and his violence could have led to someone's end. Say it with your chest. He has proven his freedom is a hazard to our safety. He enjoyed terrorizing and taunting the man. 25 years is too damn lenient. That's what. Okay, Dalen.
Yeah, I mean, I think 15, but I just, like I said, when I think of 25 years, I do think of a murder, but evidently they didn't feel that way. So.
Oh, no. I believe that if you took somebody else's life voluntarily, you should have to do life.
That's what, like, 25 to life is what I typically hear, but I agree. I think you should get life. No. I'm saying that's what I hear.
I believe in life is life.
I do too. I 100% agree with that. If you took someone's life, there shouldn't be a 25 to life. There should be a life. But typically, you hear 25 to life.
I think you need death. I think you need fire.
I'm with it, Molly.
Yeah,
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I don't want my tax dollars going to help you. They be having fun in jail. No.
Yeah, I'm with it. They be doing triathlons.
I definitely feel like
playing basketball.
They be getting married. They still have a full life. No. Sometimes they get more women wanting to marry them than they would if they was free.
That's true.
She said they be getting married. They be having sex. Bags. They be reading mail.
They
and
be
shit.
People praying the correction officer sometimes.
Hell no, I'm with that. Shout out to Brittany. Let's see what else we got going on. Kai says, y'all tripping. All he did was beat the dude up. He doesn't deserve 25 years. Y'all tripping. He 18 years old. The idiot had slides on during the crime.
Facts, nigga. Shit.
You dumb and lazy.
Not slides.
Facts, nigga. Get that nigga a lighter sentence because he had on
How do y'all expect someone not to fight in jail? It's jail. Well, nigga, you should have thought about that before you committed the crime. Dog, we got all these documentaries. I got a whole Fleece Johnson interview, and y'all sitting there talking about y'all don't know no better. I said a long time ago that I'm not a criminal because I don't want to go to jail.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I went to jail. Some nigga tried to fight me because I was talking shit during a Spades game.
Why are you talking shit in the Spades game?
Fucking Spades, nigga. I didn't know no better. Nigga, so you keep fucking with me, you gonna be in here longer.
Yeah, somebody said he got to get at least 2 additional years for wearing slides. Nigga, if you can't get the proper PPE equipment
before you go and offend.
This nigga said personal protection. That's crazy.
If you don't get the no, I believe this. I believe that if you don't have the proper PPE during your crime, you deserve an additional year at least, bro. 100%.
You don't ever talk shit when you play spades, like when somebody cuts you.
Nah, nigga, I'm a gracious winner now.
Nah, nigga, I'm not winning, nigga. If someone cuts me in spades, nigga, I get pissed, nigga.
I'm a gracious winner. No, when the nigga cuts you, when you just start opening up the hand and you counted that ace, you counted that ace as a book, nigga. That's the problem. You counted the ace and the king, and he ain't have a diamond in his fucking hand. This nigga got all spades, nigga.
That's
flight on you. Niggas counted that shit. And he got the big, the little, the ace, the king, and the queen. Nigga, you done. Think about if he gonna next he gonna do. He gonna play top spades because he gonna get rid of everybody else's spades in their hand. Y'all niggas don't want to see me in no spades, bro.
Nigga, I'll put nigga.
You don't want to see me in spades, bro. It's over for you, bro.
Y'all see that was like that nigga Quentin, this little nigga. I play spades all day, every day, nigga.
Nah,
while you working, editing videos, I'll be on my phone, nigga. Playing spades.
Nah, you don't want to play no spades with me, bro. You never win.
All right.
You never. I'm good at everything, Quentin.
Well, you need a partner, number one.
I could run it up with fucking Brittany.
No, you couldn't.
Are you good at gaming?
No, you couldn't.
I am good at gaming.
This has to occur.
Can't be me.
I bet you I could.
I'm gonna bet money on that you can't. You should play Tetris Effect one day.
All right, bet.
You making shit up now.
I'm good at everything. Bro, what was this? Way back in the day, I was ranked number 2 in the world. I won a tournament, bro. I won a national tournament in 2K.
I won a national tournament in NCAA.
What?
I won a national tournament back in the day on Xbox Live. I won a 2K tournament. I was ranked 2 in the world. That's the honest to God truth. And I call my homie right now.
Prove it.
All right, give me a second.
I don't believe that.
Give me a second. I'm about to call
you. Lying.
I don't know if he. Let me see.
That nigga sleep. Of course he is. The only nigga in the world that know is sleep.
I can't believe that. You can't be great at everything.
I don't remember. Hold on.
Not gonna answer. Dang, he sleeps. Shit.
I think I still got a trophy for that shit.
Your call has been forwarded.
Hold on. Oh, no. I know who I can call. Hold on. I'll call my other homeboy.
Meanwhile, I bought me a new controller. It's one of my faves now.
How niggas gonna get mad at me because he didn't answer the phone because it's 1 o'clock in the morning? Niggas is weird.
Yo.
Hey, B.
Yo, what's good?
Oh, my bad, bro. Did I wake you up?
No, you straight rock star. Don't worry about it.
Hey, do you remember? I don't know if that was you or not, or if you remember, but it was a while ago, a long time ago, on Xbox Live. And it was an online tournament that we was doing. I don't know if that was you.
Don't play with me. I got receipts, nigga.
What game was we playing? 2K?
Yeah, 2K. And I was telling them that I hit number 2 in the world online in a tournament. No. You said what?
Number 2? I don't remember that one, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No, that's fair. I don't know if that was you or if it was somebody else.
Yeah, that might have been, especially on the Xbox, that might have been a little Gino in them. You know, I didn't have PlayStation for a minute.
A little nut
Yeah, I
nut.
know.
You call a little nut nut, nigga.
That's fair.
Yeah, but I do remember that you was pretty much up there with that and that NBA stock exchange.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah. It was dang, what? Now I do remember you saying when we was at the I'm trying to really remember, bro, because I could just be dropping the ball.
You remember the stock exchange?
Yeah, but I remember you coming back. I think we were still at the church. You was saying that you was you had got high up at something else, bro. It wasn't just stock exchange.
Yep.
Dang.
2K did had a stock exchange. I forgot about that.
Bro, I think I might be lying, bro. Yeah, I think I do remember you saying that you had got high up or something, bro.
I mean, it was a long time ago. That was way, way back, though.
Yeah. You talking about Xbox, bro.
Yeah.
Xbox still out, nigga.
Nah, barely. Hey, hold on,
nigga, what? Nigga said barely. I'm a fuck about it.
It's just about cooking.
Yeah.
Dang, I wish you would have called me when my memory was better, bro. I would have been like, yeah, bro.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, so.
The year was 2015, bro. It was a Thursday. It was cold outside. I can't remember that joke right now.
Nah, that's fair. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, G.
All right, bro. But see, a lot of times, hold on. So, somebody sent me some money on PayPal. Shout out to Kareem. What does that say? Shout out to
I don't lose, nigga. Nigga, I lost 75 times out of over a fucking 1,100, nigga.
You got what?
1,040 wins and 75 losses, nigga.
Listen, bro. Y'all niggas was not fucking with me in 2K. I took that.
Nigga,
that's the reason why,
right now.
That's the reason why I be trying to tell people, like on the Millionaire Morning Show, about the video games, and I'm like, yo, you got to get that shit up, bro, because I remember back when I was playing it and I was heavy in it and I was super competitive with it. You got to dedicate too much of your energy and your time to get that high up, and you missing too much.
But when you were doing it, it wasn't as lucrative as it was now.
Yes, it was. Well, maybe it wasn't as lucrative.
Because back then you couldn't gamble.
It may not have been as lucrative, but it doesn't make it any less competitive because it was still a thing. And the competitiveness of it is the competitive. When you get to that point where you competing against everybody in the world on any stage, you putting literally more than 8 hours a day into that shit sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am on Marvel Rivals.
Nigga, I take off my normal job and play the game.
That's my point. Because I remember it was funny because I think I used to work at the plant, and sometimes I would call off like, fuck it, I ain't even gonna go in. I'm too tired. I've been playing all night, and that shit would consume you, bro.
But I can make more money. Like the chance
you're not making more money than going to work.
Nigga, I don't lose.
They had one game tournament for $40,000 that ended up making a guy $80K because of a girl running her mouth and not listening to him, and it turned into an argument, and it went viral on.
Well, here's the thing though: for all of the niggas that win that rank, it's a bunch of niggas that don't make nothing.
Facts.
Cause they booty.
Either way, that shit became too competitive. That shit is too competitive, bro.
All I know is when 007 dropped, the new GoldenEye, and when GTA dropped, y'all won't see me for a week.
And I remember when Fortnite really first started hitting it, and when it first came out.
I ain't never played none of that shit, nigga.
The reason why I was so heavy on that was because it was a pandemic. Yeah, dog. I probably still got my record. I got
Fortnite too.
Yeah, but it was again. It was during the pandemic.
I didn't. I ain't never played none of Call of Duty and college football.
Dog, I should be able to pull up my Xbox account and see.
And I will not play video games if it ain't for some money at all.
Do I got Xbox? My Xbox.
It's all I had when I
Yeah, I
was in the
still
house
got
growing
it. I
up.
still got it. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't know what my sign in is. Use passkey. Oh, I can use passkey. Skip for now.
And y'all want to run it up in NCAA? If y'all want to lose, hit me up.
Welcome back, Anton Daniels.
That's crazy. Why
Yep.
didn't you go to PlayStation? Why you have an Xbox?
Because Xbox was first. And so you got to remember, I came in on the early days. Like I was in when it, you know what I'm saying, before it really took off and became popular. Yeah, I'm in there. Hold on. All right, I'm about to go to the next subject. Hold on, give me a second.
That's all I play is college football, nothing else.
That's it, God, Quentin.
Nothing.
You gotta branch out more. Don't you got PlayStation Plus?
One of my favorite games was
You see that green nigga? Xbox nigga.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you can tell I ain't played this shit in a long time. I don't even know what this shit means, bro.
Y'all want to see who one of my friends is on Xbox?
These is I look like it's still. Maybe I gotta pay my account.
Y'all know who that is? Look at that nigga's name.
Look,
Praying.
This is for Fortnite specifically. This is all of my achievements.
That's crazy.
Insane. You were not lying. So that was during the pandemic. You was playing that.
Yep.
Insane.
And I had played
during the pandemic. You can get some
days straight.
I can get some grace. You was in the house. You couldn't leave. I get it.
It's so funny because my gamer friends, when they girl or they wives ask, they have to go out or do something, they are so upset if we be clown. Like, oh, you gotta go out to dinner, and they be so blue. They be like, I couldn't wait to get home. I guess only a gamer could probably date another gamer, or the wives just don't care. They like just get out of our face as long as you're going to work. Because most of my gamer friends are professional athletes. So shout out to y'all.
Nah, I had to give it up, man, because it was too much, man.
Time consuming toxic.
All right, I'm about to go to the next subject. Give me 1 second.
Get another water.
Look at this shit. I was the man in 2K14, boy.
This nigga said 14 is crazy.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I think the last NBA game I played was like live. NBA Live, like 08, nigga.
In the last tournament I played sixth. It still says it.
Y'all want to shut me up? Stop talking
Nigga, I still got all of my stats. 14, nigga.
I think gaming is boring. I can't
do it. The highest I've ever been raked in a wood, nigga, in the world, nigga. That's the highest I've ever been raked. You see that, nigga?
Number 2, nigga. If it's not number 2, I don't want to hear about it.
27,
we wasting time. We're
27, and I got screenshots, and I know nigga that lost his memory at 1:00 in the morning. Nigga said, call me back.
Let me finish reading this. Let me see. He need to sit down for half that 25 piece and parole, like Anton said. 12 and a half parole, like Anton said. He'll be 30 on the dot and forfeit his 20s, his prime YN menace years.
Could still be a YN in his 30s. Sometimes they have a hard time readjusting to life outside of jail, and they'll do stuff to go back inside. So you don't know.
Yeah. Callie Mike says people who have committed murder has received less time, but y'all saying robbery is equivalent to murder now is crazy. Niggas that commit murder need to be in for longer. That's what we saying. Jadion says we put down mad dogs when they attack people. And it's not an issue until it's you and your loved ones are victims on the Channel 2 News.
sympathy for the criminal instead of the victims I will never understand. Sigma the Prince says, YN thought he had 9 court appearances. What YNs don't understand is the justice system will create a heaven on earth, and they will keep the Lord's law with an iron fist. Slave of Christ says, harsh consequences alone do not reliably stop crime. Consistent, quick, predictable consequences tend to work better. Or we could just take them out.
I was about to say firing squad.
Facts. The dark side says, if the teenager do the crime, the parents should do the time. No, he's 18. Then we'll see how much teenagers get straightened out. He was 18. Jimbo says it's my B-Day. Shout out to the Pisces. What up, Jimbo? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Rilo says Rich the Factor, the coldest rapper underground in Kansas City. Mr. Bubble says you don't go from doing nothing to committing aggravated robbery. He has probably been a menace to his community for some time. Yeah, most of the time, that's just the time that you got caught. QD Executive Emily says you got a bunch of mush mouth dusties on the internet saying Anton ain't a millionaire. Fuck out of here. He said with the mic attached ass niggas. Hey man, why don't y'all let these people do what they, man? Why are y'all watching it? I ain't gonna never be able to stop nobody. Carrie says, what up though? What up, Carrie? Kai says, I do not want to watch Fleece Johnson hit on you for an hour. Dirty Woman says, as a combat veteran, military vet of 2 branches, I will tell you prison is just like war. You have to be on point. It's easy to fight. Stay humble. You never know what can happen in a split second that can land you in jail. Hashtag Jesus Christ is King. Shout out to Dirty Woman. I appreciate you. Money rule the world, but don't sell out. Shaking my head says Matthew. Shout out to Matthew. Lexi Lex says, do the anime scream. Oh my God, with the new controller. Daddy and the cat. Y'all know that. Kai says, Anton lying a dude, and the dude he about to call is on payroll. Oh, B? How's he on payroll?
Nigga, if I call you Anton, nigga, for $20K a year, nigga, just pick up when I call, nigga.
It makes sense. AD, you know you had mods on 2K back then. No, I didn't. Nobody had no mods, nigga. You couldn't do it on online tournaments. Anton had a Zen. Don't listen to this guy, says Kais. J Ben says, I see them plaques back there. Shout out to the squad. Feet on the neck. Feet on necks. Commas on checks. All 2K26. That's a nice controller, Lex. AD is 100 degrees in AZ. Where the brim's at, we need Scully shields. I bet.
Actually.
Right, that's a bet. I don't know how y'all deal with that Arizona weather.
Man, you don't.
Air conditioners.
How y'all deal with that? Vegas in the summertime is miserable, bro.
No, Vegas and Phoenix are like the Arizona's the same. It's the same.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
them big ass 90 numbers in Oklahoma was fucking stupid.
That's crazy, bro.
Oklahoma weather is crazy.
It was just storming and just cold. I'm like, what? The weather in general is crazy everywhere.
Let me see if I can get y'all this. Is it this one? The unsanctioned rodeo. I'm trying to make sure that I got the right one. Daytona Beach. Is it this one that we want to do? The hood thick today. It's Friday in the hood thick. Yo. Yo. Really came out these beats. I ain't gonna lie. Half or more Atlanta really out here. So we gotta step it up because why everybody shoot right there. There you go right there. Look, there you go. Oh my God. Shit. I got a grenade in my book bag. I ain't worried about none of that. So we gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there.
Look, that's the around the mouth.
So in addition to Houston spring break, that right there was Daytona Beach. All right. Also the sheriff, I know the sheriff over there was saying that he was going after people. Anybody that basically tried to do a party or an unsanctioned party or an event or a takeover, they was coming after him and all of that. Do y'all think that we are being a little too strict, or do y'all think that people are justified and being sick of it and having black fatigue when it comes to a lot of these different situations?
I think niggas just don't know how to behave. Like if you just like act right, cover up a little bit, and like clean up after yourselves, like it might be all right. We might let you throw little shindigs that you didn't pay the fees for. We might let you do a little something, but y'all got to be loud. Y'all got to play music. Y'all got to leave the stuff in the streets.
Shooting.
That you have to have your booty out. You have to have your mammary glands out. Niggas be having dick prints out. Just like nigga, just cover up. I don't get it. Just act right. We didn't do that, nigga. We went to the mountains and we fucking skied and snowboard. That's what with our families for spring break. We went by ourselves nowhere, nigga.
Y'all don't think people are overreacting?
No, niggas act right.
I'm with Quentin. And like, when did spring break start getting so ghetto?
Yeah.
When?
It wasn't like, even ghetto. We went to South Padre Island.
Spring break was like for the college kids, the white folks. Like, where all these country hood boogers start? They mess up everything. They mess up everything. They just do. They take over. They loud. Did you see the sand? Was that trash?
I know. I was
like, come on.
Said, did you see the sand? You couldn't even see the shit.
I wouldn't even be on that beach. That looked.
Why is there no shame? That's what I don't ever understand. It's like never any shame. And it's like they just bring the ghetto hood everywhere they go. Like they don't even try to like blend in and keep things like calm and understand it's families out here. They just don't care. They'll be smoking weed.
It's the shooting for me. Like
the music, like they have no regard for nobody.
Yeah. It's, to me, just mostly this younger generation in general. Not that there aren't older people doing it, but I think the younger generation. I didn't go to like school, like I didn't go to college, but of course I had a lot of friends who did, and they would go to spring break in like either Florida or what was it, stuff like that. I would hear stories, and it was never these kind of stories. Like it was, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, talk about YNs. Like they bring in that type of energy to the beach. Y'all can't just go to the beach and just go swimming. Like, why are we shooting at the beach? I don't know.
Think people swim at the beach.
Swim, dip your toe in, whatever you do at the beach. I don't understand why there's guns involved. Like, that's insane. Like, if you have to go out of town to go on spring break and have to bring a gun, or you feel like it's going to be that ride, why even go? Like, that's insane. So it just takes the fun. I think they just take the fun out of stuff. They just take the fun out of stuff. Businesses are tired. They have every right to be tired because it's taking money out of their pockets. Regular people don't want to go to their establishments because you have all this riffraff going on around their establishments. I think they have every right to feel away about it and complain about it. So,
street takeovers have been happening since COVID, since 2020. With the riots and everybody was out there looting and stuff. It's just been popular since then for people to go out into the streets and have these street takeovers and ATVs, dirt bikes, and just large unauthorized parties, and they end up turning into shootings. It happens so often here in the summer, ever since the George Floyd riots. People try to compare that to
what's an unauthorized party?
When you're not authorized to take over the streets with hundreds of people drinking and dancing in the street while people are trying to go to work or go home. So people are trying to compare this to the 90s and Freaknik and whatever, but I don't see the comparison. I see people end up getting hurt that are not a part of those takeovers because you have people walking downtown and just trying to do their everyday shopping or take care of their business, and you have teenagers roaming the streets and they're fighting. They'll try to fight you. They're drinking, they're popping pills, they high, they're jumping on cars that are not theirs. vandalizing it. So it gets to the point where what does law enforcement do about this? Because it's the public way. So at what point do you call this a riot and call it for what it is and stop trying to soften this out just because they're teenagers? And where are they parents?
Well, that's what I was gonna ask y'all. I was gonna ask y'all, what's the difference between this and back then, Freaknik, whatever, however y'all want to frame it. It didn't have to be Freaknik. It could be
Freaknik was authorized.
It wasn't just Freaknik. I'm just saying, like, there was spring break at Daytona. Daytona Beach used to be spring break.
Yeah.
Like before it kind of like died off a little bit or whatever.
Like I think when I'm pretty old right now. So back in the day, like it was either you went to South Padre Island. That's for the cheap people who couldn't get out the country. The rich folks went to Cancun, and then if you was bougie, you went snowboarding or skiing. And it wasn't bad. Like I didn't hear bad stuff happening. I didn't hear this kind of stuff.
I seen spring break on MTV.
I was about to say they had it on MTV and
I just don't, it's not even about where they had it. It's just I didn't never hear bad stuff. You just had a good time, and the worst thing that we did was have some miscellaneous sex. That was probably the worst it got.
Yeah. That's what
everybody had a good time. It wasn't a grape adjacent going on, and everybody.
I don't remember it being violent. That's the thing.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
It was freaky.
Smash too much to be violent. We was trying to touch booty, nigga, clap buns.
I think the difference between back then and now is that these are pop-up events. These are just random things that nobody's prepared for. The law enforcement are not prepared for it, so they have to have private, units or whatever looking into what's going on social media, because likely that's how people are getting the information. Like street takeover here, street takeover there, and it just become a thing where these events now it's not just regular days that it's just pop up. When we had the Bud Billiken parade last year, it was so many teenagers there macing each other, fighting. The older people from the 60s, like it was older people out there. They were so pissed because Bronzeville is the highlight of rich African American people. That is straight up culture. And they were yelling instead of like, I don't know what to really do in those situations, but they were yelling and cursing out law enforcement. Like, what the F is y'all gonna do about this? Y'all just letting them. But it's thousands of kids. What do you do when there are only so many people working those events that work for the city, and there you are? Well, I don't know. That's a great question. But something has to happen. Public safety has been a threat since it gets hot out and y'all want to go out here and go crazy.
I think a cop need to shoot somebody. Then
somebody ran one of them over. And
somebody need to get shot, nigga. And then
there we go with Quentin.
What you mean? We just need like a
but 25 years was egregious.
There we go with Q.
Sorry to cut you off.
Talking about shooting people.
Man, that nigga always gotta be extreme.
I know. I agree. What up, Slimmy? You in the car?
Yeah, what's up with y'all?
Chilling.
Hey, Sneaky Link, how you doing, Sneaky Link?
Don't blow up his spot.
It's not a sneaky link at all.
All right, we on the open.
I was helping a friend. That's all.
I mean, you're not making this no better, bro.
What I do?
Nothing.
Oh. I don't do sneaky links. Like that ain't me.
You do overlink.
I do Starlink, nigga.
Starlink.
I'm kidding.
What's the what do y'all think about? I just tapped in. So what do y'all think about this whole spring break thing?
I think that
take one to the calf, nigga. Like not kill, just like take one to the calf muscle. Like they shoot in, so don't go.
What's wrong with you, Quinn?
Because these, I don't want to say the word, need to be taught a lesson.
right after you just said that it was overkill with how much they sentenced to do
but this is like y'all gonna.
All right, do you see the flip flopping first?
No, well, I'm telling. I have a reason why. There's too many white people that y'all are like messing up their peace to be acting like this.
What?
It's crazy, bro.
What did you just say?
Yeah, insanity.
This nigga's crazy. You gonna be the next Jesse. Beta, my man, Jesse Lee Peterson. Jesse Lee Peterson. That's who you gonna be, bro.
JLP.
Y'all gotta leave these people alone. Let these people have their peace, man. We don't own the beaches, nigga.
I think nobody owned the beach. What are you talking about?
What black community got a beach, man?
Somebody owns the beach, Anton. Remember, Chicago don't own their streets, so they ticket people at the beach if they don't pay for.
Oh yeah, that's true. But like no one individual owns the beach. You know, like owns the whole beach. But my thing is, I just think that I don't understand these younger people, because when we would go out for whatever it is, it ain't have to be spring break. It could have been whatever. The mission was the girls.
Facts.
That was the mission. That's the whole reason why Freaknik, it was what it was. That was the whole reason for, even with MTV Spring Break and stuff like that, it was always about the women pumping and it was always about the girls and the partying and the drinking. It wasn't about
videos they used to have. Girls Gone Wild was always Spring Break.
It was the Girls Gone Wild, yep. And it wasn't about beefing. It wasn't about like trying to create trying to get a sticky going or carrying and all of that stuff. It wasn't about that. And so that's what I think that the major difference is that these kids are violent.
Mm-hmm. They don't have no care.
But it's because we allow feelings to rule everything now in society.
They want to be gang life.
Like feelings, like it's all about feelings. Like you say one curse, nigga, they get freaking offended by words.
They on drugs.
Yeah, but here's the other part though, is that they bring in the guns in case. Like they not bringing no money to go and have fun. They bring in guns to get violent. And that's the part that I don't understand. And it's like, y'all want to fight, and y'all got all of these little and I will say this also. Let me say this. The girls don't look the same.
They all look the same.
They straps be eating into their side and stuff. They little straps that they top on the side be eating into their skin.
That's because it's too small.
These girls,
nigga, no, it's because they too big, nigga.
They dusty.
Yeah.
They are dusty, bro. They are dusty.
And then like it look like they got a quarter pound of doodle when they draw like in the bottom of it.
Especially when they get to fighting, the wigs come off, and you seeing they little scalp.
They were born with them.
Like they boob be hanging over the thing like this, nigga, like the top of their.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just not the same. Like these girls big, man. Like you ain't supposed to be that big.
They don't care either, nigga. Maybe it's my fault for doing.
Look what they eating. Takis. They're drinking.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, Lex. Like that's no different than what like it was flaming hot Cheetos and shit like back in our day. But they wasn't, for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because people was outside more or what. But these kids are big.
That's what it was.
They don't have exercise. They just be in the house.
Nigga, I was the only one on the block with a basketball goal. And niggas, we leave, nigga. We come home, niggas in the front yard hooping. And don't try to pull in the driveway. Them niggas look at you like it's their goal.
But how Flaming Zen sent us to the hospital, these Takis are sending them to the hospital because it's eating through their stomach lines. And they don't care.
I feel you, but I'm just saying we was eating sugary drinks and shit.
That nigga weigh 185 pounds. He's 6.
I don't know if we was just burning it off more because we was outside more.
Outside or something, maybe.
The little quarter grape, this shit didn't even have a name on it. It just had a little peel on the top of it. It was like this little the quarter water. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't want to come inside either, though, nigga. We were like, can we stay out a little longer?
Right.
Come in.
These kids are.
They
I
going
don't know what's
outside. They're
going
just
on.
Couldn't
drinking
wait to get
alcohol.
niggas still get bikes for Christmas. Oh,
No, they're not even riding bikes.
They
They're
don't be
They
still
going
need
in
outside.
mopeds
Then
and
cars.
I don't
stuff.
know.
Bikes so they
They're
can
still
sit
in
down
cars.
and ride. They don't want to have to. Yeah, these kids are not.
I don't think,
Kids
and
be
tell me
wanting
because
technology now.
Yeah, that is true.
I was saying kids be wanting technology now. They don't want things that involve outside. Like people wanted bikes, you know what I'm saying, mopeds back in art, like because it was about being
I taught my
outside.
daughter how to ride a bike. She was all through the neighborhood and everything, bro.
Yeah, man. But you know the majority of kids, they don't want that shit. They want a new iPad. They want the new iPhone. They want the new iMac. You know, they want the new MacBook. They don't want like a bike. They don't want to be outside. They don't want scooters. They don't want skateboards. Man, we was doing
Nike
shit to be
Tech.
outside. We was trying to get hoops wherever we was at.
Yeah.
Wherever we was at, we
Skates.
was trying to hoop outside, all types of shit, man. But now that shit dead. I go
My
by the
dad was
courts
a
now.
hater, nigga.
I go by the
We
courts
laughed
now.
that
They
nigga put a
empty as
padlock
fuck.
on the net, nigga, so nobody could hoop in our
Yeah,
driveway.
yeah, because everybody would be hooping. They would hoop all night if you didn't do that shit, dog. That's real talk. Niggas would park the cars and turn on the
That's a
headlights
fact.
so
That's a
we could
fact.
hoop outside at night
That's
all
a fact.
summer. Like
We didn't even want to go home, dog.
facts. Like they're not doing that shit no more.
Yeah, that's
They
I
trying to
remember,
rob
I remember our
something.
3-point line in our
I'm
driveway was
saying.
like a little crease in the driveway, nigga. That was the 3-point line.
They just
The
want
only
to
time
look
these
good
kids
now.
today go outside is to break into your cars. Like they'll go outside to break into your car. That's about the only outside these
hmm
kids are doing. Other than that, they're in the house on their
I'm
Yeah,
bald,
laptops,
bro.
they outside.
phones.
Yeah, they outside to be
Until it,
mischievous.
hmm until it starts costing the city money and big money, I think that's when they're gonna start reacting when somebody
Oh
start
no, the
with big
sheriffs is
cops
going
start
after the
picking up.
motherfuckers. Here, let me show y'all. Let me give y'all an update. You got to mute, Slimmy. Yeah, you got it. Let me show y'all what's happening with the sheriffs out there because they not fucking around with the kids. Not in Florida, they not. I don't know about Houston, but I know in
We
Florida
landlocked. No, we go to Lake
they're not
Catherine.
fucking it down. They're not fucking around in Florida. Here, let me show you.
Damn, that nigga
Zalia
got
Brooks,
fucking
Volusia County Sheriff's
ingrown
Office
hair.
is looking for you for hosting its spring break takeover event in Daytona Beach because I told y'all to come back and clean that trash up. This man has your information and face plastered all over social media and all over the police departments in Volusia County. He said he sent you out a cease and desist prior to this event happening, but you failed to acknowledge the cease and desist and you proceeded with the takeover anyway. So therefore, he's coming after you and anybody else that was attached to you for this takeover. He said, find a new career. But I go ahead and let him tell you because he tell the story better than me. If y'all know Aaliyah Brooks, tag her in these comments because she need to see this.
Event pops up here this weekend. I'm coming after your Tesla first, and then we're going after the rest of your money to pay for this thing. My folks in the Real-Time Crime Center, my special events coordinator in Daytona Beach, they identified a handful of these promoters, and they sent them registered letters, including 2 that went out last night that we're going to talk about, that basically says what the law is. If you promote an unsanctioned event and we incur costs in police, fire, EMS, and trash cleanup, you are responsible for the cost of that event. They have gone unanswered. So now, what I would like to do with you here is put them on notice to the world. Here is number 1 offender, Aaliyah Brooks. She got a certified letter basically saying that has come to our attention that you are advertising, promoting, or sponsoring, or organizing or arranging via social media a Daytona Beach takeover, an unpermitted, unsanctioned event scheduled for March 18th to March 23rd. And it goes on to describe what it means, what an unsanctioned event is, how to get the proper permits, and then it goes on to tell you are further advised that as a sponsor of this event, you will be held legally responsible for the cost associated with supplemental police, fire, EMS, and sanitation services. So Elias is sitting behind a keyboard in Georgia. And I think she fancies herself, this is her new career.
And if you planning on doing
So I'm gonna just leave it there. Obviously, it's more insight and stuff like that or whatever. But the point is just that they are taking
more actions to identify these people and go after them individually and collectively.
Had to be the girl with the extra eyebrows right here. And
I
why do
don't know
why
what
do
that
they
is.
full backpacks? That's weird to me. Why you got a backpack on? Nigga?
They got guns in them.
So they
Right.
guns. So they can have their gun in the backpack.
Maybe not talk while
Yeah,
you got.
Brooks going to jail or paying
I'm
a
sorry.
fine. He said,
You're
"We
right,
want
that
your
was rude.
Tesla."
Well, he was saying that he was gonna come in and get her car.
He said a Tesla. That's funny.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, I feel bad for the police, man. They dealing with knuckleheads is rough, and then when they pop one upside the head, then they want to say police brutality. It's crazy.
And a lot
It's
of them
rough.
are from out of state. That's like got to be harder.
It's rough out here for the police, man. I feel bad for them.
Well, how do you even want? And I think that the diseases is just like, I don't know what's wrong, bro. It's a lot messed up out here in this time.
nasty.
What you mean diseases?
They're saying that it's popping off. That they getting a lot of people in the clinics, and it's a lot of people that's passing around HIV, herpes, chlamydia
Oh,
specifically.
I don't know if this was true, but some dude came up with a condom like it changed color if you got an STD.
Ooh, that's smart though.
Yeah, some kid
But
just
what
came up.
difference do there? Nobody wear no condoms.
Yeah, we might need to put a finger in there and test.
Nobody wear condoms no more.
I ain't joining no force, nigga. I'm good, nigga. I got kids, nigga. They need their daddy to come home at night.
Yeah, I don't think nobody wear condoms. So I don't think it matters.
Man, people wear condoms.
Oh, they don't.
Yeah, they do. I wore a condom before.
Not before.
Well, I have put on one before. Most people wear a condom multiple times.
I don't know what that means.
I wear condoms more times than I don't.
My thing is like, why do a bunch of the culture always try to like congregate together? No one is going to be an issue. I think that's kind of where my brain is like.
Heard.
Yeah.
Black
Heard.
people are so tribal. Somebody's going to show up because they know somebody's there they don't like. I don't get it. Like, why? Y'all could have went so many different places. I don't know why they all have to group together. And they just mess stuff up.
I think the worst thing you're gonna happen when white people congregate, somebody gonna get alcohol poisoning.
Huh? What?
That ain't really messing with the
Oh, the
public.
worst thing?
Yeah, that ain't messing with the
Yeah,
public.
they
That's
just
that one
normal
person.
party. Like they might get drunk, they might get into some drunk fights, but they not just like shooting all over the place. They I
No
don't
kid
know.
is
Black folks
dying
think they
down the
can do
street.
whatever, wherever, however. Nobody gonna hold them accountable. They just gonna cry, "Oh, you being mean to me because I'm black."
Right.
And then they tell you the law. You can't do this. You can't do that. Yeah,
She's not wrong because during the St. Patrick's
The problem is like
event,
it's
it
so
was just a
much
bunch of white people out there
crime
drinking.
and
They was just,
dumb shit going on in the
falling
hood.
and hurting
You
themselves.
feel like you got to
They
take
really
that
weren't
shit with you wherever you
fighting like
go.
that to the
man,
point where
there's a
Really
whole
don't.
dissertation between
Like
two people. It's crazy.
you're supposed to stay away from that shit, man. The whole purpose is
I can't hear
to get away
nobody
from it.
talking. I'm sorry, I
That's
gotta
the
come
whole
out and come
purpose of
back in.
vacation. It's like spring break is a vacation. Get away from all that shit. Like, but you bringing it with you. You're doing the opposite of what you're supposed to do.
Why? How do they have so much time on their hands to?
It's spring break.
And then where y'all getting this money from? Because y'all look dusty. How are y'all getting there?
Did you say how I got so much time on their hands on spring break, my nigga?
They got. Come on now, spring break. That's for like college kids or people who are in school and they need a break. These people ain't in school.
Okay.
I'd highly doubt the majority of them are in school.
True.
They
Right.
just being ratchet so they could post it on the internet. I don't know.
But you
It's
gotta
hard to.
think, Molly. Back when we had like Freaknik and all the stuff like that, like most of those people weren't in school either. You know, like, but they was really just there for the good times. It was just more like let the good times roll. Let's party. And now it's a different vibe. Like, I don't know what's on these kids' minds. They still trying to do shit for the internet. That's what it seemed like to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything is for the internet, and that's why I say the internet is the most evil place that we could be. You know, because it influences us to just do the worst of the worst instead of just being natural and having a good time. You know, they out here trying to do dastardly shit when they just supposed to be having fun.
Oh, do black people know how to have fun? Do a certain kind of black people really know how to genuinely just have fun, show up, have fun, go home? It's like
No.
they never,
I do. I do.
yeah, I said a certain kind. Like the ones that are on Daytona Beach and the Houston Rodeo and all these other places where they get on this.
I just want to know. We got a rodeo. It's called Bowley Rodeo, and don't nobody got on like short shorts. Like everybody got on their bootcut jeans and they boots. Ain't nobody got no ass out at the Bowley Rodeo in Oklahoma.
But I mean, they still do Bike Week in Daytona, and I also don't think that.
But they be the white guys with Harleys.
No, it ain't. It's black. It's Black Bike Week down there too.
It ain't black. It's all. They're all together.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not, bro. I'm telling you. Trust me. I'm telling you.
I went there.
You went to the white one that also had black people there. You didn't go to the second one that had black people.
How many of them is it, nigga? This nigga's on the second one.
You ain't never heard of Black Bike Week?
No. No.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're not aware.
It's called Black Bike Week or Daytona.
It's Black Bike Week. Black Bike Week in Daytona.
Yeah, that shit heavy, man. Like
Black Bike Week isn't. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not in Daytona. I think it's in Myrtle Beach.
Oh yeah, I heard of that. I heard the one in Myrtle Beach, Joe.
Yeah,
because all the black dudes from Oklahoma put their boosas on a trailer and go across the country because that's all niggas ride is a boosa. Every time I tell a nigga I ride, you go to boosa? No, nigga.
Well, that's normal. That's like
no, it ain't. I hate black people.
No. It's normal for people that's not truly aware of bike culture. It's like the starter. It's like the starter statement. It's a starter statement. Like, oh, you got a booster? You got a high booster?
I've never owned a booster. Have you, nigga?
Have I ever had a booster?
I haven't.
I haven't either. It's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with it.
It's so ghetto.
There's nothing wrong with it. No, that's not true.
Are those the ones that they have like where they be playing music off of them? I don't even know what that is.
No. You talking about the old men, the old school men? He's saying a Hayabusa. It's a.
I'm gonna look
sport bike. No one plays music on sport bikes.
But Quinn is dissing it like it's not a bad bike, bro.
Yes, it is. Okay.
It's not a bad bike, bro.
How's
it a bad bike?
Because it's not. It's just big and bulky and don't do bike. You can't do bike shit on it.
That don't mean that it's a bad bike. That means that it's not. It's a bike. It's a bike built specifically for. It's almost like it's almost like straight line speed.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you can do.
That's what it's for. That some people only do like some people do straight line. Like we going marker to marker.
I look down on people that got boots.
You know what I'm saying? You
like crotch rocket.
Let's make a bike shaming, bro.
Oh, I see what it looks like.
I never thought that Quentin would be bike shaming, bro.
That y'all can't ride with us.
Bikes, nigga.
Yeah, there's like a certain when we get together, like you.
I used to want to learn.
Nigga, everybody who got a boost in Oklahoma riding around with a vest on with an R on it. Nigga.
What is the R?
Why?
Rough Riders.
Rough Riders.
Oh, now I see why you don't like it, because you think it's ghetto.
I fucking hate them, nigga.
You don't like DMX, nigga. That's the problem.
It ain't even that. It's just it's so fucking cliche.
You don't like it because it's a black thing, nigga. That's what it is.
Everybody are.
What y'all think of Triumph bikes?
Those are like kind of old school too, like old men, like Harley type of bikes too, if I'm not mistaken.
Niggas that don't know no better, that just want to get a bike and ain't got enough money to get nothing better.
They don't cost nothing?
No, you just want to get your foot in the door.
How much are they?
What you call the clutch is on the opposite side of an American bike. Why would you even do that to yourself?
The clutch is on the right side?
Mm-hmm. Well, the sport ones, the Triumphs, yeah. It's like opposite.
Quinn think that you should only ride Ducatis.
Fact.
Those are nice.
BMWs.
Yeah, he wants you to get a BMW.
Honda's shame too. Niggas that get Hondas, we don't fuck with Hondas no more.
Fuck you. You said that you doing it on purpose.
Wait, R1, you better get you
Kawasaki's?
Ain't nobody getting no
R1. We won't fuck with them no more, nigga. You get a BMW, a Ducati, and an R1.
No. And people
R1 is classic.
You fancy.
What are you talking about? Nigga, my you crazy. My Fireblade will fuck up any of this shit that's out here right now.
A Fireblade?
That's correct. CBR double R 1000 Fireblade, nigga.
That's not
yes,
true.
it will.
That's
Yes, it will.
true,
It
Anton.
absolutely will. Absolutely will.
No, it won't. Anton.
Yes, I don't even think you know what a Fireblade is.
It does. They're all, dude. Look, my
you don't even know what it is.
Look, I'll just tell you this. My homeboy,
You've never heard of it before.
Yes, I had. He was like a Honda to the nigga. All he had was Hondas, and then they were like down on power, so he had to get another brand because y'all niggas shit was too slow.
Quentin is speaking from a. All right, so let me qualify this shit real quick.
Look, even the chat saying they slow.
They're not slow.
Yes, compared to other motorcycles, they're slow.
Quentin, here's the thing, and this is why I said I want to qualify. All of these niggas is the niggas that get a booster. So I don't want to talk to this shit.
That's true.
There's a bunch of niggas that get boosters and think, man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
They get
First of all,
they don't know what the fucking ninja is.
They don't. And so the thing about it is that Quentin is speaking from the perspective of a nigga that go to the track.
No, I'm speaking about bikes with power.
No, you go to the track.
I don't understand.
How don't you understand?
Why did I sure disqualify what I'm saying? But
it doesn't disqualify you. I said,
I
said I'm qualifying you. I want them to understand the lens about what you're looking at it. The reason why you don't like boosters is because boosters are not good on the track unless you're just going in a straight line.
Okay, facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So a nigga that ride hard on the track, come on, man, we grown. A nigga that ride hard on the track for real don't give a fuck about a booster because that's not the type of bike that you would take to the track. It's not the same. You can't. You're looking at it from the lens of motherfucker that watch racing on TV. We looking at it from the biker boys lens.
But we also like our Ducatis or street bikes because you need to know when that red roll up what time it is.
See what I'm saying? They in the chat right now. Booster is the fastest bike it is. Quinn don't think like that because
but it's
not looking at it from the lens of a person that's trying to do 7 seconds.
A boost on a Ducati. You like
what speed do you like to go at?
Just whatever wins, nigga. Shit, whatever that look like. Shit, that's crazy.
Do you ever like ride like just on the expressway or on the street?
Yes, and he
or just only race.
Well, just like to go get like Starbucks.
Motorcycles are fun.
You just park out in front, everybody look at you, and you take your helmet off. Just because everybody look. I'm kind of vain. So I don't got no license plate or nothing, so I got to make it quick.
Everybody that got a bike got a license plate except for me.
No, you can't put license plate on race bikes, so we gotta
see.
We ain't got no lights. We ain't got no side view mirrors. We ain't got no license plate, and we got slick tires. We be scared as shit. That's funny.
So, yeah.
Very,
very interesting.
Family vehicles, car seats. Get you a big ass Tahoe. You can strap in some kids and go to the speed limit. And if you're feeling
Y'all
feisty,
have, man, I don't believe that most of you niggas in the chat is really riding out like that. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
like what?
These niggas is acting like they all biker boys.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all niggas is Lawrence Fishburne now, huh?
I still like Kawasaki. That nigga don't know no better.
I know half of you niggas in the chat got a fucking slingshot. Don't talk to me.
It was kind of weird how it went from like Yamaha, Suzuki's, and like the only people who had like Ducatis and BMWs was the rich folks. Now everybody got them suckers now.
Well, that's because they've been out for a while, but you can get them used.
No, that's because you can get them. You can get an
You
84
can get them
month
used and you
bike.
can finance the fuck out of them. Bikes is not expensive.
Hell yeah.
Bikes is not as expensive as cars. Like cars have exploded in the cost. Bikes is still using the exact same technology. Nigga, it's not like you're throwing any more screens in it and shit like that. They're basically using the exact same layout for the engines. You can't swap them out with new technology as far as like, you know how cars is more becoming electrical and they're using more semiconductor chips, and the cost to manufacture them is becoming a lot more. The cost to manufacture a bike is the cost to manufacture a bike, bro. It doesn't really change. Doesn't change a lot.
I think what makes them more expensive is the motors, and they have like more rider aids on them now.
Yeah, but when you talk about a car, you're talking about every aspect of the car: 30-way seats, leather. You know what I'm saying? They get more stability control when it comes to it being, you know, frame over body on frame and all of this other shit, right? They add more 4-wheel drive technology, turning technology. You don't do all of that with a bike.
I think the best thing about my car is the cooled seats when it's 100 degrees outside. And you turn them
but that's small compared to like
stick into the damn leather. Shit feels
that's
great.
small compared to like getting heads-up displays and all of that other shit, man. They got 30 screens in every car now, bro.
Facts. They got the passengers got screens now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not the same. It's much simpler on a bike. Bikes ultimately, as much bad rap as they get for being dangerous, bikes ultimately are the ultimate, like they're the ultimate cruiser, like see America vehicle. It's not a car. Cars are distracting. If you're a person that's on a motorcycle rider, what you notice is, first of all, you notice buildings and shit that you never seen before, because you're a lot more of a defensive rider, so you're paying attention to your surroundings. And one thing that I notice is that nobody fucking pay attention on the road. Nobody in the car is 100% paying attention. All of these motherfuckers is on their phones. They talking, they putting on makeup. Everybody is distracted. Nobody is fucking focused.
That's a fact.
When you on a bike, you tuned into the road. You know everything around you, and you pay attention to everybody else. That's the first thing I realized is that, oh shit, we all riding dangerous. We riding crazy out here.
Yeah, sad. I know. I used to date this girl, and she was like, "Let me call you back. I'm about to put my makeup on in the car." I'm like, it was like every day.
Yeah, bro.
She said, "Fuck the mirror in the house."
And shit is fucked up. I mean, you realize that that's how I realized America was cooked. Like, wait a minute, ain't nobody paying attention. Everybody is out of control, and you riding super defensive. And that's a lot of times people think that motorcycle riders rev really high because they showing off their bike. Sometimes they doing that shit to warn you, hey, you about to get over and try to fuck me up. And so we don't do that little weak ass horn. We you know what I'm saying? We try to get you the fuck out of my lane. Yeah.
Nigga, loud as fuck. Second gear, nigga, screaming.
Get the fuck off me. A lot of people don't get that. Nah, but I don't need to race with Quentin. Quentin is I pray for this nigga every time it get warm outside.
You should at least go like one time to the track. There's a real nice track. I'm coming up there. It's in May. It's in Wisconsin.
That ain't my state, nigga.
Nigga, it's closer than I am.
Nigga, that's like 5 hours away. That's 5 hours away.
It's 14 for me, nigga.
It's only 2 hours away here.
Actually, it might be like almost 6.
Yeah, about 6. Because you like 3 hours from here.
Yeah, something
Wisconsin,
like that. 4 hours.
going that way.
It's nice.
What's in Wisconsin? Green Bay?
Cheesy.
It's called Road
That's actually where the Harley Davidson headquarters is at. A lot of people didn't know that.
They got the National Corvette Museum in Bowling Green.
Yeah, they do got the national, but that's where they make the Corvette at, though. That's where they manufacture.
And they got a track too.
You can actually, if you order a Corvette, depending on which one you order, you can go up there and see it get built. That's what they used to do. I don't know if they still do that now.
There's a hole in it. There's like a car that fell in the hole in the middle of the museum. And they just left it in there.
I've never been. I've been to the Harley Davidson one. I haven't been to see the vets. I haven't seen that shit yet. So
it's just the old nostalgic ones that they got out.
Yeah. When I get my next car, I'm done. I think that's gonna be it for me. I'm just pretty much.
I think they say most Americans own in their lifetime 8 cars.
Shit, I did that before 808.
8 cars. I got one more and I'm good to go. Then
I was up to that. Shit, I got 8 cars right now.
I think I get a car about every 3 or 4 years.
I get at least one a year.
I don't.
Last year I got the Nav. Year before that I got the 911.
Dang, Ava 10. I've had 4 cars since Ava been alive.
Leslie got 2 cars.
Who?
Leslie. She got my daughter. She loves cars. She got an M3. She got a BMW M3 competition, X Drive, and then she got the TRX. And she already didn't put $11,000 in work into the BMW. Dog, I drove it yesterday. That bitch screams, bro.
The what?
Her car screamed, bro. She just already put a Valtronic exhaust on it. She got it tuned. She got a bunch of work already done to that car, bro. That car don't even got 1,000 miles on it. That car screamed, bro. She got so much work into that car already, bro. That mug go. It go hard.
She got bored people money.
I almost lost control of it, bro.
What car is this?
She got a BMW M3 comp.
Oh, you don't even have to do none of that car.
That car crazy, bro. She running close to 700 horsepower already, bro.
Excuse me.
And the car is light as fuck. Like, it's super light. So. Yep. And then I think when at 1,500 or 2,000 miles, she got to take it back to the dealership because that's when it opens up. It unlocks fully. So.
You have people lying in your chat. I guess they want to seem cool.
Lying about what?
This dude says he has a 1,000 bike with 85 race fuel.
Why do you think they're lying?
Because that's not race fuel.
No. Maybe they're talking about a car.
No, E85 is not race fuel.
Yeah. Larry, I'm familiar with it. I've seen it on TikTok. I'm about to let the people get to sleep in a minute, but after I read these super chats. Pistons won again. I like that.
My Texas Longhorns took down a number 6 team in the nation.
So shout out to my sis, Mrs. Molly. Shout out to you.
Hey, beautiful. Thank
you.
Yeah,
you all the emojis.
She did.
Good job on your channel too.
Yeah, Daddy in the Caddy says Slim not crashing out because he got sneaky link box. Haywire says Hayabusa is a sports touring bike and it hit curves like crazy. Ducati is a rough ass ride, only for the track at best.
Hayabusas can't turn. What are you talking about?
Them bikes are big. They're
so long, they're low, they scraping pegs and shit. Like, okay, I'll let you have it.
Niggas be on the freeway acting out of control in the bitches though.
Don't read it, just keep going.
Boosas are good on the track. They just heavier and curve and gotta push and lean. I ride in Houston streets and get down in the curves. There you go, Quinn. He talking his talk, nigga.
Get down and curves on the street. What do you mean?
He talking his talk.
He's lying. They don't even let him.
He said, you just don't know what you're doing.
Time out. They don't even let boosters come to the track. They say no.
He said he in the streets. He said
he said boosters are good on the track. No, that's dangerous. I got kids. I don't do stuff like that.
He just said you're just not ready for the ride like they do in Houston, nigga.
I guess not, nigga. You hit one fucking grain of salt, nigga, on the street, you're gonna die. I'm just saying, nigga, you're the path of the dirt, nigga. It's a wrap.
Quit. Yep, that's it. That's what it is. You know what's so funny? I'm driving my Hellcat now. I pulled my I pulled the Hellcat out today. So
nigga, we was at Bobo. Some nigga kept driving by revving his engine in his Hellcat.
It's built for folks that know how to quote sticker specs and go straight just to F around and get smoked by cracked out Yamahas. I have Hayabusa riders scared to lean. They should be scared to lean. That bike is big as fuck, bro. I don't think y'all realize how big that bike is compared to getting on a normal size bike, bro.
It's not even that they're big, it's that they're just so low to the ground.
Nah, man, them motherfuckers is wide. They big, they long, nigga. It's a long fucking bike.
I agree.
A76 vlog says I got a 23 Gixxer. 1000R tuned if EC85 race fuel.
That's not race fuel. That's not a thing.
85 is race fuel.
No, it's not.
It's not? Okay.
No. Nigga, I put E85 in my fucking GMC Sierra, nigga. What the fuck? It's like flex fuels of now. And you can't get your bike tuned for that either. Like, it'll fuck shit up.
I think so too.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah. Any other thoughts before we get up out of here? Friday is gonna be popping. I hope.
What do you mean?
You know, Friday we go a little bit more off the cuff.
Yeah. Tonight was good.
Yeah, we be chilling.
Yeah.
All right. Since there's nothing else, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We out. Peace.